to battle for the border. Thank you for joining us today as we honor and recognize our Calexico High School football team. Starting with Angel Aguirre. And he's accompanied by his family. And after graduation, he plans to attend college and study law or political science. His favorite memories are the bus rides to away games and bonding with teammates. He wants to thank his parents for supporting him and helping him attend practice. Football taught me discipline, teamwork, and perseverance. I'm grateful for the friendships, lessons, and experience gained on and off the field. These memories shaped me as both a player and a person, and I will carry them with me in the future. Welcome, Angel Aguirre. Next, we have Ruben Aldama. He's accompanied by his family, and he says he plans to become a sheriff officer after graduation. My favorite memory is spending time with my team and building brotherhood. I want to thank God, my family, and especially my grandma and Coach Solano for teaching me football. The sport taught me discipline, perseverance, and teamwork, and I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and memories built. Football shaped me into a better athlete and person, and I will carry these experiences and values with me into my future. Ruben Aldama. Next we have Jaren Aguilar, who's accompanied by his mother, Karen Cosio. After graduation, he plans to become a pilot or an electrician. His favorite memories are practices, team dinners, and 7-on-7 trips to San Diego State and Yuma. Even though I was new, I felt welcomed immediately. I want to thank my coaches for motivating me, supporting my teammates, and helping me improve. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance, and I am grateful for the friendships, lessons, and memories built. I will carry these experiences into college and beyond. Please welcome Jaren Aguilar. Next we have Alberto Castro, who's accompanied by his mother Dolores Castro and father Cesar Castro. He says he plans to study business at a 4-year university in San Diego. His favorite memory is attending San Diego State 7-on-7 camp with the team. I want to thank my parents and brother for supporting me and my teammates and coaches for trusting me throughout the season. Football taught me discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. I am grateful for the lessons, experiences, and friendships gained. These values will guide me as I move forward in life. Please welcome Alberto Castro. Arturo. Next we have Eduardo Cázares. Eduardo is accompanied by his mother Leslie Cázares and father Eduardo Cázares. He says he plans to attend IDC to study law enforcement and join the Border Patrol. My favorite memory is watching the 7-on-7 tournament in San Diego with the team. I want to thank my parents and coaches for their guidance and my teammates for support. Football taught me discipline, teamwork, and perseverance. I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shaped me into a better athlete and person, and I will carry them forward. Eduardo Cázares. Next we have Antoine Farias. Antoine is accompanied by his mother Lisette Diaz and father Jose Juan Farias. He plans to attend Universal Technical Institute to study automotive engineering. And he says his favorite memory is learning football for the first time and bonding with teammates like family. I want to thank my parents for their support and Cristina for guiding me like a second mother. Football taught me discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shape me as a person and athlete, and I will carry them into the future. Please welcome Antoine Farias. Next we have Adam Garcia. And he's accompanied by his mother Diana Garcia and father Manuel Garcia. After graduation, he says he plans to work and apply for the jobs in the military. My favorite memory is the San Diego trip and competing with teammates at practice. I want to thank my parents for supporting me and my teammates and coaches for guidance. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance, and I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shape me as a player and a person, and I will carry them forward into the next chapter of my life. That's Adam Garcia. Next, we have Lionel Canchola. And he's accompanied by his father, Leopoldo Canchola, and mother, Lupita Salaices. After high school, he plans to continue studying and playing football at a good school. My favorite memories are time spent on the field with friends, sharing laughs, hard work, and challenges. I want to thank my parents for supporting me and my team for their brotherhood. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences built. These memories will guide me in life and help me grow as a person. Please welcome Lionel Canchola. Next we have Jaden Kim. And Jaden Kim is accompanied by his mother, Palmira Gonzalez, and uncle Romel Kim. After graduation, he plans to go to culinary school and open his own restaurant. My favorite memory is being accepted as a family by the team, even though I was new. I want to thank my family, teammates, and community for supporting me. Football taught me perseverance, teamwork, and resilience. I'm grateful for the friendships, lessons, and experiences gained. These memories shaped me as a player and person, and I will carry them forward in my future. Please welcome Jaden Kim. Next we have Andre Lopez. Andre is accompanied by his mother, Nancy Aleman, and he plans to go to college and enter the academy to become a customs officer. My favorite memory is my mom waiting with food after practice when I was a child. I want to thank my family and my mom for unconditional support and encouragement. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I'm grateful for the lessons, experiences, and friendships gained. These memories shape me as a player and a person, and I will carry these values with me into the future. Please welcome Andre Lopez. Next we have Nicolas Medellin. And Nicolas is accompanied by his mother, Carla Medellin, and father, Gerardo Medellin. He plans to attend UTI for certifications in automotive and diesel. His favorite memory is playing alongside his younger brother, Ethan, on varsity. I want to thank my teammates, parents, and girlfriend for their support. Football taught me perseverance, teamwork, and discipline. I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shaped me as a player and a person, and I will carry these values forward into college, work, and life. Welcome, Nicolas Medellin. Next, we have Christopher Nunez. And Christopher is accompanied by his father, Jesus Nunez, and Olivia Nunez. And he plans to attend IBC or San Diego State Imperial Valley campus to major in social science and become a teacher, like his father. His favorite memory is beating Palo Verde 14-7 in his first varsity game. I want to thank God, family, teammates, and coaches for their support. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance, and I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories will guide me as I grow into a teacher and inspire others. Welcome, Christopher Nunez. Next, we have Diego Pantoja, who is accompanied by his family. He says he plans to study engineering in college. My favorite memory is playing every game with the team. I want to thank my mom and God for supporting me. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shape me as a player and a person, and I will carry these lessons and values forward in life. Welcome, Diego Pantoja. Next we have Carlos Jose CJ Delgado. CJ is accompanied by his mother Paloma Sanchez and his father Carlos Delgado. And he plans to attend trade school to become a certified electrician. My favorite memory is talking with teammates during stretches. I want to thank my parents for encouraging me and supporting me. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shaped me as a player and a person, and I will carry these values into the next chapter of my life. Welcome, Carlos Jose Delgado. Next is Joshua Ramirez, who's accompanied by his brother Christian Ramirez. He plans to attend college for engineering or a trade school for welding or electricity. My favorite memory is the 7-on-7 trip to San Diego. I want to thank my friends, family, and coaches for supporting me. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shape me as a player and a person, and I will carry these values into the future. Welcome, Joshua Ramirez. Next, we have Israel Ruiz. Israel is accompanied by his mother, Gloria Ruiz, and brother, Christian Ruiz, and Carly Vasquez. He plans to join the Air Force and become a pilot. My favorite memory is celebrating a win on the bus with my brothers. I want to thank my parents for supporting me throughout the years. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance, and I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories will guide me into the future endeavors and help me grow as a person. Welcome, Israel Ruiz. Next we have Damian Solis. Damian is accompanied by his father, Jose Solis, and mother, Nadia Figueroa. He plans to continue school and study electrical engineering or become a firefighter. My favorite memory is the first game at San Isidro High School after a tough off-season. I want to thank my family, friends, and team for supporting me. Football taught me perseverance, discipline, and teamwork. And I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and motivation gained. These experiences shaped me as a player and a person, and I will carry them into the future. Welcome, Damian Solis. Next, we have Christian Valencia. And he's accompanied by his mother, Clara Valdez. He plans to attend college for a bachelor's degree. My favorite memory is forcing a fumble against Southwest and watching our team recover it. I want to thank my parents, especially my mom, for supporting me. Football taught me teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I am grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. These memories shape me as a player and a person, and I will carry these values forward into college and life. That's Christian Valencia. Next we have Aaron Valdez. He's accompanied by his father, Oscar Valdez, and mother, Yarida Valdez. He plans to attend a four-year university and major in engineering. My favorite memories are bus rides to away games and team dinners. I want to thank my parents for supporting me and my teammates and coaches for guidance. Football taught me discipline, teamwork, and perseverance. I'm grateful for the lessons, friendships, and experiences gained. I will carry these values into my college career and future endeavors. Please welcome Aaron Valdez. Next we have Troy Valentino Sanchez. Troy Sanchez is accompanied by his mother Priscila Sanchez and brother Marlon Sanchez. He plans to attend an ROTC school and join the Navy. My favorite memory is my first football introduction in sophomore year. I want to thank my mom and brother for supporting me. Football taught me discipline, teamwork, and perseverance, and I am grateful for the lessons and encouragement and friendships. I will carry these values and memories into my future endeavors. Welcome, Troy Valentino Sanchez. And now, Welcome, Anaí Herrera Castro. Anaí is accompanied by Juan Herrera, and she plans to go to college and study cosmetology. I enjoyed supporting my boyfriend, making new friends, and having fun. My favorite memories are during practices, games, and team events. I want to thank my parents for always buying me food during practice and supporting me. I also thank Miss Aleman, Coach Humbert, and all of the coaches for making football such a fun experience. Their guidance helped me grow and enjoy every moment. Football taught me teamwork, perseverance, friendship, and I'll carry these lessons forward. Welcome, Anaí Herrera Castro. Next we have Monica Perez. Monica is accompanied by her mother, Mary Perez, and after graduation, she plans to join the Army and study to become an ultrasound technician. My favorite memories are celebrating wins and recording every game for the team. I want to thank my coaches for making football feel like a second family, and my mom, family, and boyfriend for supporting me every step of the way. Football taught me teamwork, perseverance, and dedication. I'm grateful for the friendships and lessons I've gained. I will carry these memories and values with me into my future endeavors. Welcome, Monica Perez. Next we have Olivia Tapia. Olivia is accompanied by Ana Aleman, and after graduation she plans to return to Calexico High School and coach wrestling. My favorite memories are helping the team, taking pictures, going on trips, having fun with the players. I want to thank Coach Aleman, all the coaches, and my best friend Alejandra Arroya for always supporting me. Football taught me leadership, teamwork, and dedication. I'm grateful for the friendships, guidance, and opportunities the team has given me, and I will carry these lessons and experiences with me forever. Welcome, Olivia Tapia. Next we have Sylvia Nicole Robles, who's accompanied by her mother, Virginia Vargas, and stepdad, Manuel Hernandez. She plans to attend IBC to complete nursing prerequisites before transferring to a 4-year university for pediatric nursing. Her favorite memories are the away games and celebrating with the team. I want to thank my mom, stepdad, and friends for inspiring me and encouraging me. Football taught me teamwork, perseverance, and leadership. I will always cherish the lessons learned and friendships made. These experiences help me grow as a person and prepare me for the future. That is Sylvia Nicole Robles. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our senior night ceremony. On behalf of the Calexico football team and the ASB, we'd like to thank everyone.
Motors has amazing specials for you. Get $1,500 cash back plus interest rates as low as 0.9% on the 2025 Explorer. Or if you prefer the F-150, get vehicle trade-in assistance plus rates as low as 0.9% on the new 2025 XLT and STX models. And don't forget, we have a great selection of Super Duty trucks, the best pickups to get the job done. And remember, if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
Cattle Call Week is here, and Las Chabelas is a spot all weekend long. It all starts Friday, November 7th with La Cachimba live on the patio at 8 p.m. Saturday, keep it going after the parade with Pure Magic and Aron Rubalcaba. Then Sunday, wrap up the weekend at the Rodeo Tardeada with Richard Diaz and Los Continentales at 3 p.m. And don't miss the Sunday buffet. Breakfast 9 to 11:30. Lunch 11:30 to 3. Las Chabelas, 749 South Brawley Avenue. Celebrating Cattle Call the way Brawley does it best.
Now's the best time to save big with IID's Energy Rewards. This October, IID will double your rebate when you upgrade to qualified appliances, air conditioners, smart thermostats, washers, dryers, and more. Energy-efficient upgrades mean lower bills and bigger savings. But hurry, this limited time offer is only available October 1st through the 31st for qualifying purchases made in 2025. Apply today at iid.com/rebates and double your savings with IID.
Ojeda Industries is here to offer solutions with exceptional products and services for all your agricultural, industrial, and power transmission needs. It's Ojeda Industries, hydraulic repair service in Brawley at 1698 Jones Street. Call us at 760-623-7299.
For more than 60 years, the Hopeville Athletic Club has financially supported youth sports and activities. By involving our youth in organizing and working at our fundraising events, we're teaching responsibility, teamwork, and character, lessons that last a lifetime.
No cool? No problem. For over 29 years, Arctic Air has been keeping Imperial Valley cool. You've seen our orange vans around. Chances are your neighbor is already cool thanks to us. Call today to ask about our Comfort Club membership, and you'll never have to worry about your AC again. We're here for you 24/7.
Havens & Sons Trucking is located at 603 East Main Street in El Centro and is a business specialized in gravel, rock, stone, fill dirt, base, landscape rock, topsoil sand, and all your hauling needs.
Imperial County is an oasis in the desert, just being the only educational institution outside of San Diego State. Now all eyes are on us, and we want to make sure we hold that highest standard of excellence across our institution. We take it as our obligation to make sure that we educate and provide an opportunity for every single student. Okay, what programs do we need to do? What services do we need to provide? You know, where are some of our transfer portals that we need to make sure that we open up for our students? I have to give my all. And I encourage my teams, the campus community, hey, let's give it all, because these are our neighbors. These are the kids down the block. They're gonna be our doctors, they're gonna be our nurses, they're gonna be here. So how can we make sure that they have all the resources and the support they need to get there?
Imperial Valley College. We are IVC. For more, visit imperial.edu.
Johnny's Burritos, serving the Imperial Valley since 1963, a Imperial Valley tradition, with locations in Brawley, Imperial, and El Centro. Wishing all these students this month going back to school a big welcome back.
From the Chocolate Mountains to the Sea of Cortez, all along the border on a Thursday night, this is exciting Imperial Valley football on VSNSports.net, the Valley Sports Network, and your source for Imperial Valley sports. For John Moreno and Ruben Castro, this is Vic Carrillo at beautiful Willis Ward Field as the battle for the border on October 30th, 2025. Tonight as Vincent Memorial journeys from the west side of Calexico to take on their annual final season contest against the Calexico Bulldogs, celebrated here at Willis Ward Field. A great night for football, the final game of the regular season. They'll be awaiting what the weekend brings as far as the CIF seeding committee, if Calexico or Vincent Memorial can qualify and make it into the playoffs. But without any further ado, let's welcome our coaching analyst, Ruben Castro. Welcome, Ruben.
Thank you, Victor. It's good to be here, man. I've been excited for this game all week long. Today I couldn't wait to get with John, so I texted him earlier in the morning, said it's time for battle at the border.
Well, Ruben, let's talk about on a little more personal note. You've coached for the Calexico Bulldogs system as well as Vincent Memorial in the mid-2000s with your brother Ricky Castro, a graduate of the class of 1985 of Vincent Memorial. Tell us, what does that bring to tonight's broadcast as far as your background and some of the feelings you might be holding inside?
Well, you know what? It brings this nostalgia back, because Vincent Memorial gave me one of the greatest experiences I've ever had, and that's going to the Division V championship. The kids there, they bust their butts doing what they do, and the administration's fantastic, very supportive of football. And I just can't say enough for Vincent Memorial. They're great people down there, but you know that Garnet and White runs through my blood.
Right. Well, Vincent Memorial started their football program in the fall of 1999 behind the leadership of Jaime Santos, a graduate of the class of 1983, and putting in his own personal assets and getting support from the community. Vincent started out on a freshman JV level, and then in the fall of 2000, they were into the Desert League or in the small school leagues, playing the varsity level, and they've been par excellence ever since. And speaking of excellence, we welcome the voice of choice, the real deal, your friend and mine, Johnny Moe, John Moreno Brown.
Well, thanks a lot, Vic. This is an exciting game. This is a finale here at Willis Ward Field to see who has bragging rights in the city championship. And they started playing, I think it was in 2005 or 2006, the first time that we got Vincent on the schedule. And then the rivalry continued up until about in the 20-teens, I believe it was. And so now there's a trophy that was designed by Eduardo Rascon from the class of 1978. And tonight the Bulldogs are wearing black jerseys, which was donated by the family of Mike Charles from the class of 1960. Mike Charles did an extensive amount of research on not only Calexico history, but Calexico High School football history. A lot of things that we didn't know. And he started this back in 1997 when him and I got to know him. We started exchanging emails, and he was telling me about Willis Ward and what happened to him and all the history about the rich history of Calexico High School. And he put an extensive volume of work that we've shared throughout the years that build the pride and the history of Calexico High School.
Speaking of Mike Charles, he comes from a pioneer family that ran the library system for the city of Calexico. Secondly, he was an all-valley performer as a quarterback, earning a scholarship to the University of Southern California, the Trojans, and played there on the freshman team. He later transferred back to the newly opened Imperial Valley College at its current location, and their first ever football team in the 60s, they won the state championship, and then he parlayed that into an educational career as a math teacher, but he was also an inductee into the Imperial Valley Football Coaches Hall of Fame, representing Calexico in the decade of the 1950s. And may Mike Charles rest in peace. We now celebrate the playing of the national anthem to honor the flag of the United States and our troops that are serving abroad, overseas, and domestically.
Finds a lot of room. Spins and touchdown, Vincent. And he's going down the field, the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown, Calexico! Alberto Castro. And welcome back. We got the marching band out there. We just had the national anthem. It's Battle for the Border. And as I was saying, Vic, about Mike Charles, not only that, but a three-sport athlete at Calexico High School: football, basketball, baseball, and all-around great guy.
Who are you talking about?
Mike Charles.
Oh.
We just wanted to finish up that.
I thought you were reading my bio. Just teasing. No, Mike Charles was a legend, everybody's idol growing up, and it was an honor to be the recipient of his chin strap after the games. You know, and that was a traditional thing. John, where are other games being played tonight?
Well, tonight I believe we have, let's talk about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we got two big games. Both of them will be aired on VSN. The first one being Central and Brawley, that bell game that's been going on for over 85 years. And it'll be played at Central. So Ron Rubio and Will Torres will be broadcasting that one. And then the one history in the making, Imperial hosting Hopeville for the championship.
And that's the Desert Classic. It used to be played years ago. Then they were in separate leagues. They weren't on each other's schedule anymore. And John, it's only fitting Hopeville's first entry into the IVL, undefeated in league play, the undefeated Imperial Tigers overall hosting the Vikings, and we'll be doing that game tomorrow night as well.
And in the rankings of San Diego CIF, Imperial at 17 and Hopeville at 21. So it's going to be a barn burner. Central's at 29 and Brawley at 38. So Calexico and Vincent tonight, they're out on the field. The captains are exchanging pleasantries, and pretty soon they're going to be hitting hard.
Tonight's captains for Vincent Memorial are number 1, Alvaro Pereira, number 7, Patricio Carranza, number 20, Ricardo Vizcarra, and number 71, Manuel Quintero, along with number 68, Eduardo Lavalle. For the Bulldogs, you have Alberto Castro, Leonel Canchola, number 66, Damian Solis, number 77, Ruben Aldama, and number 72, the center, Chris Nunez. So both teams coming out with 5 referees, along with number 68, Nicolas Medellin.
Stand corrected there, Vic. I'm sorry about this, but that's Jaden Kim. Let's give him his due.
That big fella.
Kim, that big fellow, nose guard.
77, Ruben Aldama.
Ruben Aldama's correct.
68.
68, Jaden Kim.
Oh, he's not 75 anymore?
No, he changed numbers today with the new jerseys.
And Vincent.
Jesus, I asked these guys before the game, how many of you have changed your jerseys? And they said, well, they're new, but they didn't tell me what the numbers were.
Well, Vincent will be receiving here, and the Bulldogs will be kicking off as we start this classic finale here in Calexico.
Ruben, who will be starting for the Calexico Bulldogs tonight, offensively on the line as well as in the backfield?
Well, starting for the Calexico Bulldogs, they start with left tackle Ruben Aldama, Damian Solis at the left guard, Chris Nunez at center, Antoine Farias at right guard, Eduardo Cáceres at right tackle, Aaron Valdez at tight end, Alberto Castro at the wideout, Joshua Ramirez at the slot, and Jose Fernandez working the wing tonight.
Okay, who's the quarterback?
And the quarterback is Israel Reese with Andre Lopez, who's been averaging over 100 yards a game at fullback tonight.
And he had 100 yards last week in the first quarter before he suffered a slight leg injury and didn't play the second quarter through the remainder of the game. And the Bulldogs, when he departed, were ahead 14-8. But there was no stopping the Hopeville Vikings and that offensive force that they had, that vaunted scoring machine in Enrique Armas, number 5.
I mean, they're like a small college there, Vic, with the huge linemen they have. I think they all are all over 6'2", and probably at 250 and above. And they're not slow. Those guys could move.
Well, tonight, Vincent goes with the quarterback, number 7, Patricio Carranza. He's a senior, wearing jersey number 7. The lead running back is number 23, Victor de Leon. The wideouts are Alvaro Pereira, number 1, Andre Longoria, number 3, Emiliano Sanchez, 13, and their talented receiver, number 20, Ricardo Vizcarra.
Pooch kick by Diego Ortiz goes out of bounds, and Vincent will take it at the 35.
Defensively, the Bulldogs go with number 3, Leonel Canchola, 56 tackles on the season. Number 9, Carlos Delgado. Number 23, Hansel Torres. Number 50, Luis Castro. 7, Dominic Flores. 32, Jose Fernandez. 24, Hector Loera. 6, Adam Garcia. Fernando Gonzalez, number 8. Ivan Ortiz, 13. Christian Valenzuela, 18. And Damian Solis, one of the captains tonight, number 66. John Moreno with a call.
1st and 10, Carranza handing off to number 13 for Vincent, going to the right side.
That's Emiliano Sanchez trying to get running behind the blocking.
And stopped by
of Carlos Lara and Claudio Martinez.
Stopped by number 61. That is
Pedro Ortiz.
You know, the DN did a great job of crashing that hole there, and the outside backer came up and overran the play there.
A gain of 6.
What kind of defense is Calexico starting out with?
They're in their 4-3 cover 3 defense right now, Vic.
2nd and 4. Carranza with a shotgun snap.
Number 13,
Sanchez.
the carrier.
And no gain on the play, met at the line of scrimmage.
So if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 running plays run by Sanchez pick up total of
3rd and 4 for Vincent Memorial. They're at the 41-yard line.
10:55 remaining here in the first quarter.
Carranza will keep it. Right side gets a first down and more and takes it to midfield and stopped there by several Bulldogs. Number 50, number 3, Leonel Canchola.
And 50, Luis Castro. Number 23, Hansel Torres was blitzing on that play, and they sucked him in, and he was trapped in the offensive backfield, and so his position was vacant, and that's where they were able to pick up a first down just shy of the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 49. Another handoff to number 13, Sanchez.
And you know, Vic, they say that you live and die by the blitz. You know, it's if you don't hit the hole, it could really hurt you.
Well, it's better to play aggressive as number 13, Ivan Ortiz, with 31 tackles coming into the season finale, making that tackle.
And that's a pickup of 4 for Vincent. The 2nd and 6. Ball in Bulldog territory at the 48. Under center, Carranza, and they're going to stop the play.
So they were going to run the Wildcat there with Carranza, number 20.
Encroachment against Calexico.
Excuse me, not Carranza, Ricardo Vizcarra, number 20.
Bulldogs eager to get off the line. We're lined up over the ball. Cost them 5 yards on that one.
It'll be a 2nd and short, the ball at the 43.
Well, a beautiful night for football, John, here at Willis Ward Field, October 30th, but not as cool as we expected as in previous seasons.
Looked like there was a broken play, but was able to be salvaged, and a first down by...
That looked like number 30, Armando Mendivil, a senior.
That was a well-executed trap there, John. The quarterback dropped the ball, but he was able to pick it up and give it to the fullback coming through that A-gap.
So the Scots break the 40-yard line, and they travel all the way to the 33 of Calexico. Calexico defending the northern goal here in Willis Ward Field.
And the handoff to number 20, but nothing doing there as he was stopped by number 9. That's
Ricardo
Vizcarra, stopped
and
by
Carlos Delgado, CJ Delgado, the backup quarterback, an outstanding cornerback for the Calexico Bulldogs. What can you tell us about the Bulldog defense now, Ruben?
Well, the Bulldogs, they're expecting Vincent to run. They know Vincent's going to run. They understand that they need to contain that quarterback because he's their biggest force when it comes to the run. And we were able to see that on that one run that he gave us for 10 yards, but it seemed like he came up a little hobbled on that.
Ball at the 35, 2nd and short. Carranza rolling right. Fires it. One-handed catch by number 20.
Vizcarra.
Taking it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vincent.
Just like that, John, with 8:26 remaining here in the first quarter, the Vincent Memorial Scots draw first blood as the pass from Carranza to Vizcarra gives the Scots an initial 6 points. Ruben described that play, that pass play, the pass route, and the rollout by the quarterback.
Well, let's describe that whole series. You know, they came out running, and they set up the pass with a run. They were able to move the ball with a run, and it opened it up right down the middle. We saw that, usually our sure tackler in Dominic Flores.
Alvaro Apodaca with a point after.
Alvaro
And it's
Apodaca,
good.
the grandson of Manuel and Sarina Ramirez.
And it's with 8:26 remaining, the Vincent's on top, 7-0. Back with more in a minute on VSN. So back here live after Vincent scores a touchdown from a pass to
Vizcarra
from Carranza, and number 6 with a kickoff. It'll be fielded by number 15 for Calexico.
That's Jacob Garcia.
And hit hard as he's down inside at the 20.
And that was Angel Sandoval, a senior, number 6 for Vincent, handling the kickoff duties. So Calexico will be going left to right on your screen. They'll be southbound here on the north-south direction of Willis Ward Field along the parallel with Andrade Avenue. The Bulldogs wearing their new black jerseys, John, as a gift from Mike Charles. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, he passed away, and several months later, the family decided that there was a gift for the Calexico High School varsity team, and this is what it was.
What love for your alma mater.
That's right. Andre Lopez with a handoff, and he takes it to the 26-yard line.
Defensively, the Scots go with Alvaro Pereira, number 1. Number 4, Alex Cervantes, the free safety. The defensive end, number 5, Jose Luis Wong. The linebacker, Javier Sanchez, number 10. Another linebacker, Gael Cervantes, wearing jersey number 12. Luciano Ortega, 15. Diego Buenrostro, 17. Linebacker number 23, Victor de Leon. And Eric Munoz, Sebastian Jaime, Armando Mendevil, and Gael Santillan, rounding out that starting 11.
2nd and 4 from the 26.
Jose
Fernandez taking it to the left side. Finds a lot of room, gets a first down and more to the 40. Skips and jumps into the 49-yard line. Penalty flags coming up.
Looked like he might have his momentum taken him to the 50, but there's a penalty flag thrown, John, right there at the end of the tackle.
Usually that's the area of face mask, isn't it?
Tonight's officials, the wearing the white hat is the head referee, Nathan Binkins. The back judge is John Robb. The head linesman is Lloyd James. The line judge is Hector Turango. And the umpire is Michael Garcia. And speaking of James, big shout out to Kenny James, class of 68, on the eve of his 75th birthday, John, as he turns 75 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kenny. A great athlete, great teammate, great classmate, and even more, a great friend.
Yep, I remember him.
He was a great coach for me as a freshman.
A lot of us. Taught us a lot in discipline and dedication and determination. 1st and 10, Calexico. In Scott territory, Andre Lopez finds a big hole and picks up 7-8 yards as he takes it to the 35-yard line.
Running behind the blocking of Chris Nunez and Antoine Farias, able to penetrate that Scott's secondary.
another penalty there.
Hands to the face against Vincent, and another first down for Calexico, and in deep Vincent territory. They're going to spot it
So from the
at
green,
the 20.
So from the green zone, Ruben, where coaches have 3 or 4 plays, they're now in the red zone, now at the 20-yard line. So Calexico is not going to veer too far from what they normally do, and that's give the ball to Lopez or give it to Fernandez.
I believe so. That's what they want to do. They want to run the ball, but when everything's said and done, I'd expect a pass coming up very soon here because they're very successful with the run.
First and 10, Andre Lopez, right side. And just taking a couple of guys with him, picks up 4 yards.
Running behind the blocking of Ruben Aladame, or 77. Give me the correct pronunciation, Ruben.
Ruben Aldame.
Oh, Aldame. Okay.
Aldame.
It's not Alibaba, not Aladame. It's Aldame.
Vic, we're going to have to
Aldame.
give you some Spanish lessons, Vic.
You got it, John. Roll the R's like ruffles have ridges.
You know, I've been watching Chris Nunez. Chris Nunez does a great job of climbing up to the linebackers and picking up that backside linebacker that usually comes to clean up a play.
So what are the center's responsibilities since we're talking about Chris Nunez? He calls out the blocking formation?
He calls out the blocking formation, and his responsibility is to pick up either guy to his right or his left, depending where the play's going. And right now, Vincent looks to be like 8 guys in the box. So
Second and 6 with Andre Lopez. Pounds his way up to the 15, to the 10.
Tackled by number 26 of Vincent Memorial, Sebastian Jaime.
So it'll be first
cornerback.
First and goal, Vic, for Calexico with 5:47 remaining in the first quarter.
You know, it looked like Vincent said dead set on stopping that run with 8 guys in the box. You know, it's only a matter of time before the RPO comes. They're going to read the linebacker coming downhill and hit right behind them.
And RPO standing for?
Read pass option.
Attaboy, cover.
So first and goal from the 10. Going with Andre Lopez. And just pounding his way up another 4 yards to the 6. Second and goal from there.
Right behind Chris Nunez, and it looks like Calexico's winning the battle in the trenches here.
And that's where it happens. Right there.
And that's what
Control
it's all
the
about.
line of scrimmage, Ruben.
That's it.
So second and goal. Bulldogs have methodically moved the ball down the field from the 20. Still in the first quarter. It looks like someone called a timeout. Vincent called a timeout, and we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Welcome to Kennedy's Carne, the premier destination for top quality meats since 1959. Located in El Centro and Yuma, Arizona, we are home to over 30 awards and specialize in carne asada, perfected over generations. With 2 locations to serve you, visit Kennedy Carnes today. Every cut, a masterpiece of quality.
Ahora es el momento para ahorrar en grande con las recompensas de energía de IID. Este octubre, IID duplicará su reembolso cuando haga el cambio a electrodomésticos que califiquen, como aires acondicionados, termostatos inteligentes, lavadoras, secadoras y más. Las mejoras de eficiencia energética significan facturas más bajas y mayores ahorros. Actúe pronto. Esta oferta limitada solo está disponible del 1 al 31 de octubre para compras que califiquen realizadas en 2025. Aplique hoy en www.iid.com/rebates y duplique sus ahorros con IID.
Back here live at Willis Ward Field, it's a second and goal from the 6-yard line. Bulldogs have the football, headed toward the southern goal with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. And they'll stop the play in action.
Somebody twitched there, John. It looks like it was number 1. Just
For Calexico?
For Calexico.
No.
It's
It goes
Vincent.
to Vincent.
Well, number 1 is Alvaro Pereira, the safety for Vincent. So it'll be what, half the distance to the goal line or?
Right at the extra point.
3-yard line.
You know, I see Jaden Kim standing right behind Coach Solano. Looks like they got something up their sleeves there with that guy. I heard he was going to run some fullback tonight.
Like the refrigerator.
Like the fridge, you got it.
Andre Lopez takes it into a touchdown. Calexico. Andre Lopez from 3 yards out with a give. Takes it to the house.
So with 4:35 remaining in the first quarter, Calexico gets on the scoreboard behind the 3-yard thrust by Lopez. The score now 7-6 as we await the point after attempt by
Diego Ortiz. No, that's Israel Reese. Diego kicks off. Israel goes for the point afters.
And number 7, Dominic Flores with a hole. The kick.
It's up and it's good. And so we're tied at 7 with 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. Tonight's game is brought to you by Calexico Wellness. Your well-being is our top priority. We're a non-profit clinic bringing trusted healthcare directly to your neighborhood. Compassionate care right where you need it. That's Calexico Wellness. By La Fonda. Craving authentic Mexican food? Head to La Fonda Mexican Bar and Grill in El Centro, where flavor meets family. By Arctic Air. Beat the heat with our top-of-the-line York air conditioning systems at Arctic Air Conditioning and Heating. Stay cool and comfortable, even in October. Call Arctic Air for a free consultation, 352-8855. By Esqued Realty. Thinking of selling or buying property? Trust the experts at Esqued Realty with unmatched local knowledge and offering professional and friendly service for 30 years. They'll get top dollar for your investment or help you purchase your dream home. Esqued Realty, the mark of excellence. And by Sanders Architecture and Engineering. Discover innovation with Sanders Architecture and Engineering. Trust Sanders to build the future today. Wishing all Valley teams a safe and successful season. And the kickoff. Pooch kick, fielded at the 28. And that's number 13 for Vincent. That would be Emiliano Sanchez. And he is stopped inside the 35 at the 33-yard line.
So Vincent Memorial will come out with Patricio Carranza, number 7, who has 1 touchdown pass to his credit in tonight's game. He'll be passing to number 20, Ricardo Vizcarra, along with Alvaro Pereira, number 1. Running backs will be Emiliano Sanchez, Andre Longoria, number 3, and Victor de Leon, number 23. Offensively, they go with center Rafael Musquiz, number 66. Left guard is 68, Eduardo Levalle. Left tackle, Manuel Quintero.
And the handoff to
number 20, Vizcarra.
Turns it up the field, gets a first down. If he didn't step out of bounds, he's right there at the down marker.
Running behind the blocking of right guard, Juan Carlos Lara, number 54, along with Claudio Martinez, 79. So a pickup of 10 yards. First down for Vincent Memorial at their own 42-yard line. The ball on the far hash mark right in front of the Vincent bench. Vincent coached by co-head coaches David Wong and Fernando Santana, 2 outstanding gentlemen and great coaches.
So 1st and 10 for Vincent, got the first down. Timeout is called.
Tonight's ball game being brought to us by
El Centro Motors. Head to El Centro Motors and see your favorite Ford models. Visit us today. Don't miss out. And by IV Welding and Mechanical. Need expert welding and mechanical services? Trust the pros who get it done right on time every time. Call IV Welding and Mechanical. Precision in every spark. Now offering crane service. By Burgers and Beer. Craving the perfect combo? Come to Burgers and Beer. Juicy, mouth-watering burgers and ice-cold craft beer or root beer. What more could you want? Visit Burgers and Beer today for the ultimate flavor experience. By State Farm with Marianne Valenzuela Fendley. Get the protection you deserve with personalized service and great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by CR&R. Need reliable waste disposal? CR&R Management has you covered. Our eco-friendly services keep our community clean and green. Visit crnrwasteservices.com.
So with 3:53 remaining here in the first quarter, Vincent Memorial on their second offensive series has the ball, a first down at their own 42-yard line. Tie score 7-7 with 3:53 in the first quarter. Bulldogs defending the northern goal. John Moreno with the call.
Vic 1st and 10 out of the I formation. The handoff, number 30, I believe.
That's Armando Mendivi.
Number 20.
Number 20, that's Vizcarra. Goes by the first name of Ricardo Vizcarra.
Gets a yard, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Go ahead, Ruben.
He was tackled by Jose Fernandez there, number 32. He did a good job of coming up and squeezing that play because Vincent has already broken contain several times. And I hope that Coach Eddie Peralta, the linebacker coach, makes the adjustments he needs to keep him inside.
Carranza rolling out. The pass is caught there, number 1.
Alvaro Pereira.
Pereira gets a first down and more. They'll move the chains and spot it inside the 40 at the 39.
Pereira coming out of his tight end position on the right side, running a 10 and out, Ruben, and rolling out was Carranza and hit him right in the numbers, and good enough for a first down. They cross midfield. They get to the Calexico 39-yard line.
Well, that's the same play they scored on, Vic. They flood the zone, the open zones, and the quarterback just has to look at level 1, 2, and 3, and that time chose level 2 as the safety was staying back.
First and 10 at the 39 for the Scots. Carranza under center, coming out of the I formation. And running the option. Fumbles the football, number 20. Looks like it may be recovered by Calexico. It is. So turnover from Vincent to Calexico, first and 10.
That was Ricardo Vizcarra that couldn't find the handle on the football. And the first turnover of the ball game with 2:57 remaining in the first quarter. 7-7. Calexico will take possession.
Well, Vincent's looking to get outside. Again, they were able to get that ball to the outside. The DN picked up the quarterback the way he should out of option, but there was nobody to pick up the tailback.
Well, he had a good head of steam and momentum. He was going to get a first down until the ball slipped out of his hands.
So first and 10 for Calexico at the 32-yard line. Reese and Lopez. We'll stop the play in motion.
Illegal motion there.
False start against Calexico.
So here we are in the 11th week of the season, John. That was Joshua Ramirez in motion.
So first and 15, the ball at the 27.
Ramirez comes into the game with 9 receptions with 151 yards.
2:57
for
remaining.
1 touchdown. Reese, 34 completions on 70 attempts for 524 yards and 5 TDs. But the offensive leader is Andre Lopez with 143 carries, 907 yards, and 11 touchdowns.
First and 15, fumble. It was a confusion in the exchange between Ruiz and Lopez.
So a goal for Lopez tonight will be see if he can get over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
You know, Vincent is stacking up a big chunk of their defense in the A-gaps because they want to take away that valley play that Lopez loves to run. That helps him get those 100 yards a game.
Second and 17, it looked like he lost a couple there.
Well, number 79, Claudio Martinez, is playing the nose guard position for Vincent.
At the 24, little play action. Joshua Ramirez with a completion. Tries to turn up the field, gets to the 30, and is brought down at the 34 by number 4 for Vincent.
That's Axel Cervantes.
So a pickup of a little over 8 or 9 yards, and the ball will be spotted at the 35 with a 3rd and 7. A minute 56 remaining in the first quarter, tied at 7.
So that kid they call Mighty Mouse picked up the screen on that and ran through a couple of tackles, which is a reflection of the hard work he puts in the offseason.
Eric Munoz for Vincent at left defensive end.
Another false start against Calexico. And they can't get their takeoff drill right. So it'll be 3rd and 12 at the 30.
So, Ruben, from a coaching standpoint, how do you offset linemen from going off sides? Do you simplify the count on 1, on 2?
No, it's all about the practice. It's all about the repetitions at practice. So you have to practice all this. You know, they don't just show up on Friday or Thursday night and say we're going to go on 2 and 3.
Yeah, there's another one. There's Jose Fernandez.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, what is it that's causing this confusion? The inflection in the quarterbacks?
It's not a confusion. It's not a confusion. It's a mental thing. These guys got to get their heads together and understand the count. I mean, it's simple. You go on 2, it's the second HUD. You go on 3, it's the third HUD. But when you've been going on 1 all year long or most of the year, it's a habit, a tough habit to break for some of these guys.
So 3rd and 17, the ball at the 25. They've got to get to the 42-yard line for a first down. Under a minute, 47 seconds to go. Joshua Ramirez in motion. Reese going over the middle. And intended for Jose Fernandez, incomplete.
He was open. If he would have just continued sprinting instead of kind of jogging downfield.
And that's the key. I mean, in football, you got to move. You can't hesitate, because if you hesitate for a second, you'll lose the play.
Well, as a receiver, if there's 3 receivers going out or 5, you have to anticipate that you're the main receiver, and you've got to run a precise route and run full speed.
Well, there could have been a lot of guys open there, Vic, because they had no safety.
Antoine Farias getting set to punt on a 4th and long, standing at his own 14-yard line. And way back here for Vincent, end-over-end kick, number 7. He won't return it.
That's Patricio Carranza, the quarterback.
It'll be fielded at the 30. And Vincent will take over with 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Hand off to Sanchez, and stopped in his tracks by number 13 for the Bulldogs, and that is Ivan Ortiz, but not after he picks up 5 yards.
That was a nice little zone run right there. You know, in the zone run, you see the linemen, they all reach for the outside shoulder of the defensive line, and the running back's looking for a cutback lane.
Running behind the blocking of center, number 66, Rafael Musquiz.
And the end of the first quarter, and that play will be called at the 40, 37, 38-yard line. So it'll bring a 3rd and short. And we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs. Imperial Flying Service is a proud supporter of our U.S. military, the aviation community, and all Imperial Valley communities.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
We're here at Burgers and Beer with the best burgers in town.
We get to sit together and enjoy the great food.
I like from Burgers and Beer is in the lemonade.
For the fresh iced tea, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
This is wonderful, very fast, very efficient.
I love the great food and family environment.
I love the burgers and the customer service.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
You know what, Doc? Ever since I came back from my music tour, I've been feeling great.
Well, everything looks great. Your blood pressure's normal, your cholesterol's in check. Just need to check your lungs and we'll be done.
Oh, no need for that, Doc. Let me show you what I got.
Charles, I don't think...
So, what do you think, Doc? Still got the golden lungs, right?
Back here live, starting the second quarter of play. 3rd and short for Vincent at their own 38-yard line. Carranza rolling this way. shoots it over. Pass is caught at the 47-yard line by number 1. That's Pereira.
Alvaro Pereira, a senior, running a 10 and out, and Carranza rolling to his right, accurate with his completion. That was the third completion for Carranza. The second one to Pereira. His first completion went for a touchdown to Ricardo Vizcarra.
So 1st and 10 for Vincent at their own 49-yard line, starting the second quarter of play.
Into the ball game for Vincent Memorial, number 14, Manuel Talavera. Split out here to the near side.
Carranza in the shotgun. Little pop pass to number 3 for Vincent. That's Longoria.
Andre Longoria.
And he picks up 8-9 yards.
A junior. Had a touchdown to his credit last week in the victory over Calipatra. So Vincent's on a 2-game winning streak, John. They snapped a 8-game losing streak.
They beat Southwest.
And then Calipat.
So second and 2.
2 consecutive shutouts.
Second and 2 at the 43. Carranza dropping back, gets pressure, shoots it over the middle, intended for number 20, Vizcarra, incomplete as he's running in the seam.
Hey, Dominic Flores is back out there. He did a great job of defending that pass, getting that hand in front of the eyes. But Vincent, on the other hand, has been doing a great job of exploiting the zones here. Have you noticed these guys come out and they just sit in that dead area where there's nobody at, and the quarterback, what's his name?
Carranza.
Carranza does a great job of finding them.
3rd and short at the 43 for Vincent. Carranza with one lone setback, and that is Sanchez takes a little pitch and goes out of bounds, gets a first down at the 39. Move those chains for the Scots.
Pushed out of bounds by number 9 of Calexico, Carlos Delgado. Delgado comes into the game with 35 tackles on the season.
That's a beautiful option play there. Beautiful option play. Dean comes up, gets to the quarterback, and he just flicks it out there to his running back. And
the defense guy came across. He had a pitch.
The leading defender on tackles for Calexico with 56 is Leonel Canchola. Wears jersey number 3.
1st and 10 at the 39. Carranza steps into the pockets, throws it, and intends for number 3. That is Longoria.
Andre Longoria, covered closely by number 7 of Calexico, Dominic Flores.
9:58 remaining second quarter. Second down for the Scots.
Offensively, left to right, they go with Manuel Quintero, number 71 at tackle, 68 left guard, Eduardo Lavalle, the center, Rafael Musquiz, 66, the right guard, 54, Juan Carlos Lara, and the right tackle, number 79, Claudia Martinez.
2nd and 10. A little handoff there, and number 3, Leonel Canchola, dropping number 13. That is Sanchez.
Along with number 68, Ruben Castro's favorite ball player,
Jaden Kim.
The big fella.
Big fella.
Bring up a 3rd and 10 coming up. The ball at the 39.
9:38 remaining here in the second quarter. 7-7 ball game. The battle for the border.
You know, the Bulldogs invited me to their team dinner last night, Vic. And in talking to Jaden Kim, I asked him if he was Samoan. And he says, no, I'm Cambodian.
Oh, wow.
And I said, wow, didn't know they made him so big there.
3rd and 10. Sanchez got the fake dive, and there goes Carranza rolling. And the pass is caught. Number 20, did he step out of bounds?
Vizcarra. It looks like he did. Otherwise, he...
at the 17, 18-yard line.
He razzled and dazzled at the 15-yard line. He could have made it into the end zone. But
it'll be a first down for Vincent.
You know, I've been saying all night, we got to contain that quarterback. And it looked like the defensive end had done a good job of getting there, but I think
he's a proficient runner. He's coming off a leg injury from last year that shelved him for the season, and a strict rehabilitation program over the spring and summer has him, but he's a quarterback that throws well on the run.
Proced, hand off to Sanchez, and Jose Fernandez brings him down after a couple of yard gain.
A short pickup there. The ball at the 16-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, Calexico. And that'll give him outstanding field position. That's a 15-yarder.
They'll be deep inside the red zone. It'll be probably a first and goal for them. Is it a 10-yard penalty or 15?
I think it'll be half the distance, because it's inside the 20.
And you're absolutely right, Ruben. It'll be a first and goal at about the 9-yard line.
8:55 remaining here in the first half.
Carranza under center, coming out of the eye. Little play action. He's scrambling. Looking, stutter steps, and finds his way into the first
to the
1-yard line. So it'll be a second and goal from the 1, inside the 1 from the half-yard line.
We'd like to remind everybody that first day athletic director for Vincent Memorial, Paola Clemente, will be our halftime guest.
Did they switch athletic directors?
Well, right over here, he's on the microphone. No, the next one.
First and goal, second and goal for Vincent with
Carlos Soto
8:01.
went to Hopeville.
Oh.
Right after the Bonita Vista game.
And a quarterback sneak. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vincent from a half a yard out. That's Carranza.
Running behind the blocking of Rafael Musquiz and Juan Carlos Lara, along with Eduardo Lavalle. The Scots penetrate the end zone for 6 more points. They now lead 13-7 as we get set for the point after attempt. And that'll be Apodaca.
For the point after, up, and looks good from here. And so, with 7:48 remaining, 14-7, Vincent back with more in a minute on VSN.
Spice up your next cookout with Kennedy's Carne Seasonings. Bold flavor made right here in the Valley. We've got your grill covered. Order yours today at kennedyscarne.com. Taste the flavor. Kennedy's Carne style.
Welcome to the Dom Team Real Estate Company, your partners in navigating.
That class won the championship in '74.
Back here live as a half-yard touchdown by quarterback Carranza puts 7 on the board for Vincent. And a high kick. Is that Dominic Flores bringing it back?
It sure is.
And he'll try to turn it upfield at the 15, but is stopped by number 4.
Axel Cervantes, John.
And number 22.
That's Fernando de Leon, the sophomore brother of junior, number 23, Victor de Leon. So the Calexico Bulldogs will come out on offense, led by quarterback Israel Reese, the running back Andre Lopez, along with Jose Fernandez. The wideouts are Aaron Valdez, Alberto Castro, and Joshua Ramirez.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their own 15. 7:42 remaining, second quarter. Andre Lopez, Israel Reese, Joshua Ramirez in the slot, in motion. He'll take the jet sweep. And Joshua Ramirez tries to turn it up the field, gets a 1 block, and he'll pick up possibly 5 or 6.
And that looked like number 25, Eric Munoz, making that tackle
It'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for Calexico.
So if you just joined us,
injured Bulldog on the field.
7:29 remaining here in the second quarter. Vincent Memorial's 14, Calexico 7.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Fairgrounds. Imperial Valley Fairgrounds celebrates local culture and agriculture, hosting the annual California Midwinter Fair and year-round events that bring the community together. By the IID, the Imperial Irrigation District, your local public water and energy company, and we'll keep the power on for you. By Intercare, providing the health and wellness of our community. By Johnny's Burritos, since 1965. By the Dom Team for business, residential and farmland real estate. And by Havens Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. And so we've got number 71, the big fella coming off.
Eduardo Cáceres.
And it'll be a 2nd and 4 for Calexico.
Split out to the near sideline, number 1 for Calexico. That's Alberto Castro. He'll be guarded man-to-man by number 12 for Vincent, Gael Cervantes. So what kind of defenses are the Scots running?
Well, right now they look like they're what you call an odd defense with a nose guard.
And Andre Lopez finds a hole and gets a first down and about 3 or 4 yards more, takes it to the Calexico 29, 1st and 10.
Running behind the blocking of Chris Nunez and Antoine Farias.
So Vincent has pulled one of their linemen back into the linebacker, and now they're in the 50. So they're running a 5-2, 5-3 type defense.
So Lopez, who averages 125 yards per game rushing, came into tonight's ball game with 907 yards, and he's added considerable yardage, already breaking the 950-yard mark.
A little fake action, and Leonel Canchola in the left flat caught and picks up 5-6 yards.
Brought down immediately by number 12, Gael Cervantes for Vincent Memorial.
Very nice tackle, open field tackle there. Great job on the open field.
2nd and 4 for Calexico. 2nd and 5 make it. Ball at the 34.
And those are some of the fundamentals that you stress year-round on tackling.
You practice that year-round.
Israel Reese, Joshua Ramirez in motion. Lopez gets the handoff right side. 1 yard.
Running behind the blocking of Andre Sanchez, 57, and Antoine Farias, a short pickup in to make the stop for Vincent Memorial, number 25, Eric Munoz, along with number 17, Diego Buenrostro.
Well, it's Andre's job to get down on the down block, to pick up the inside guy, and it seems like the inside guy beat him upfield on that one.
3rd and 4, ball at the 35.
So Sebastian Hyman, number 26, playing center field for the secondary of Vincent Memorial.
Reese looking. And wide open is Alberto Castro. Turns it up the middle, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Calexico.
That's coming back, John.
It's coming back. Man.
Holding.
That was from the Bulldog 35-yard line. It was a 65-yard touchdown play, pass, catch, and run. But let's see what the call is from Nathan Blinkins.
Well, in high school football, Vic, you're not allowed to chop block in the backfield.
And is that what it was?
That's exactly what it was.
I was watching the ball, not the blocking.
Looked like Andre Lopez does a good job of watching TV because he did it just like they do in college and the NFL. But in high school football, that is illegal.
Well, the Imperial Valley Football Officials Association is right on top of it. An outstanding crew that we have tonight calling tonight's game. Nathan Blinkins is wearing the white hat. John Robb is the back judge. Lloyd James is the head linesman. The umpire is Michael Garcia, and the line judge is Hector Tarango. An outstanding officiating crew provided by Alan Phillips and John Seaman.
3rd and 20 for Calexico. And they'll spot the ball right at the 20-yard line. So, all for naught.
Well, it gave the fans something to prematurely cheer about.
We got a good view of Alberto Castro and his running ability. Israel Reese slipping at the 10. And it'll bring up a fourth and a whole lots of yards.
Forever.
So with 5 minutes and counting in the first half.
So number 55, Antoine Farias, will be handling the punting duties for Calexico, standing right at the goal line.
You know, the Vincent defense did a great job of doing what Calexico's been struggling to do all night, contain the quarterback. And that's the reason why he had to put on the brakes and slipped.
Carranza standing at the 44, 43-yard line.
The Calexico punter doesn't seem too deep.
Antoine Farias, and he gets a low line drive. And Carranza picks it up at the 40, taking it to the left side at the 35. Now comes back this other way and breaks a tackle. Penalty flags flying and goes out of bounds at the Calexico 30, 28, 29.
Everybody's running. Nobody's on the ground.
And late flags coming up too.
And I'm puzzled by the flags. I mean, I don't see any blocks being thrown.
Well, there was a chop block in the open field, which is also illegal. But there was extracurricular here in the sideline. Somebody said something, and who that somebody was, we don't know.
Our ace cameraman, Luis Panchito Garcia, was right there on the spot as he's standing on the 16-yard line wearing that VSN Support Breast Cancer pink polo shirt.
So if that penalty...
Personal foul against Vincent. Personal foul. There's 2 personal fouls against Vincent.
Ooh, that's going to be a big one.
So it's first down for them. They've got the football, but they're not going to have that excellent yardage.
Well, here's what I think is going to happen, John. They're going to walk it back 15 for the first foul, and since this foul on the sideline happened after the play, they're going to walk back another 15.
So it'll be first and
there you're right,
30 yards of penalty plus the 10 yards they need to get to the marker.
And it will be first and 10.
At their own 40.
Okay.
4:10 remaining, second quarter. Vincent up 14-7.
You know, if history's any indication, John, whoever has the ball last in this ball game will have a chance to win the game, because it's usually been that close over the last several years.
You took the words right out of my mouth there, Vic.
Decided on the last play of the game.
First and 10 for Vincent. Carranza coming out of the split backs. And looks like there's some discussion.
So into the ball game is Armando Mendivi, number 30, in replacement of number 14, Manuel Talavera.
I wonder if he was ejected for that foul on the sideline.
Little play action. Pop pass to the left side, number 3.
That's Andre Longoria.
And stopped by number 9 for Calexico.
That's Carlos C.J. Delgado.
God, that was a great tackle. He went through 3 blocks to get to that tackle. That was fantastic.
So he'll get a first and 10 inside the Calexico 49-yard line. So Vincent moving the football late in the second quarter with 3:47 remaining. Carranza and hits number 3, but can't hang on to that.
Andre Longoria. Right. Perfect pass. Right in his hands.
And I'll tell you, Vincent is sure-handed usually.
They'll bring a second and 10 coming up.
Well, they've always had a great passing game under Fernando Santana and David Wong. So it'll be second and 10, the ball at the Calexico 49-yard line.
Carranza has time, penalty flags, shoots it over the middle, man is wide open. That is number 20. Vizcarra, touchdown.
Ricardo Vizcarra.
It's coming back, I think.
With his second touchdown reception of the first half, but there's a yellow flag.
At about the line of scrimmage. It's against Calexico. So Vincent now up 2 scores.
20-7 with 3:28 remaining here in the second quarter.
Well, I guarantee you, defensive coordinator Leo Pacheco is going to give that safety an earful. I mean, you never, out of a zone defense, should you be looking into the backfield. You're reading receivers coming across, you're reading receivers attacking you, never at the quarterback.
And you get beat deep.
You get beat deep when you get caught looking into the backfield.
Number 33, ready to...
Apodaca.
Apodaca for the point after.
Alvaro Apodaca, a sophomore.
He makes it, and it's good. With 3:28 remaining, 21-7. Vincent back with more in a minute on VSN.
Welcome to the Dom Team Real Estate Company, your partners in navigating the Imperial Valley's real estate market. As the Valley has transformed, so have we, honing our expertise to ensure your real estate needs are met with unparalleled insight and dedication. Doug Dom is the broker and a fourth-generation Imperial Valley native. His 3 decades of farming experience and hard-working approach guarantee results in the purchasing and selling of agricultural land and commercial properties. Andrew Dom is one of our trusted realtors. His expertise in the sale of farmland and residential properties has earned the respect of his peers in the realtor community. Behind every smooth transaction is Marisa Kelly. With nearly 3 decades in the Valley and a background in title insurance, she ensures every detail is meticulously managed. Whether residential, commercial, or agricultural, we know the market. Contact the Dom Team Real Estate Company today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Vincent just scored and kicked off to Calexico. Number 2, Aaron Valdez took a knee when he caught the ball, so the Bulldogs will be starting out at their own 19-yard line.
You know, that type of kick is a tough one to field. And usually you coach them to go to the ball. Don't let the ball come to you. You go get that ball.
Calexico down by 14 points with 3:27 remaining here in the second quarter, 21-7. Vincent Memorial riding a 2-game winning streak.
Pass to Andre Lopez. And he brought down at the 25 by number 12, Cervantes.
Gael Cervantes, the outside linebacker / cornerback. So it'll be second and about 3.
And timeout is called, and we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Not sure what you want to do after high school? The dual enrollment program at Imperial Valley College is here to help.
Our goal is to make sure that every single student in the county has the opportunity, 1, to graduate from high school, and 2, earn some college units, some college credits before they graduate from high school.
Dual enrollment helped me out to finish faster towards my career and life. You get a little taste of that college experience of what to expect.
So even if you don't know what you want to do as a career, by taking college courses that are general education, you're able to explore. Maybe you find a love, an interest, and a passion for business, or psychology, or history.
It starts with our high school students. If they get the chance to see college, experience college at an early age, research says they're more likely to, 1, attend college, and 2, graduate from college. And that's what we want.
Start exploring your future today with dual enrollment at Imperial Valley College. Apply for dual enrollment to find your passion today by talking to your high school counselor or visit www.imperial.edu/dual enrollment.
Back here live with 3:10 remaining in the second quarter. Calexico with the football, second and short. Ball at the 25. Reese over the middle. And intended for number 2. That is Aaron Valdez.
Number 15, Luciano Ortega, junior cornerback, all over Valdez there, deflecting the ball at the last second. The pass falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3:01 remaining here in the first half. Stay tuned for Paola Clemente, the new athletic director for Vincent Memorial. She'll be our featured halftime guest.
3rd and short. Israel Reese over the middle. And it was deflected and intended for Joshua Ramirez.
That was number 15, Luciano Ortega, the defender.
Great job of spying that quarterback.
So 2:56 remaining on a 4th and short for Calexico. Will they bring out Antoine Farias? Or will they go for it? It looks like they may be going for it.
What have you got to lose, John? It's the last game of the season.
And it looks like everybody and their family knows that they might hand this ball off to Andre Lopez.
He's going in the air. Number 1, Alberto Castro.
Ooh, that's the last thing they wanted there. To give it up on 4th down at about the 25?
Yeah, they got it right at the...
It was a great play call, John.
It was, and he was open.
And he was open. The ball hit him right in the hands. He had a clear path to the goal line, but all for naught. So execution, Ruben, execution.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You got to execute. I mean, it's happening on defense, and now it's happening on offense. You know, it's.
So it's 1st and 10 now going the other way. The ball at the 25, 26-yard line.
There's somebody
Vincent.
Missing. There's only 10 guys on the field, John.
Where's the rest of the defense?
There's a timeout.
And today's game is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Founded in 2023, IVHD is dedicated to expanding access and improving healthcare for Imperial County. And by Top-Notch Barbershop, fresh cuts always a fade away. And by RDO, nothing runs like a deer. And by La Fonda Bar and Grill with our friend Tony Camacho. By Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town. By CR&R Incorporated, the face of a greener generation. By Calexico Wellness Center, your health is our priority. And by El Centro Motors. Visit the team at El Centro Motors for your next truck, car, or SUV. By Arctic Air Conditioning, dependable AC sales and service you can trust. By Esqued Realty, the mark of excellence. By Sanders Architecture and Engineering, building the future today. By Marianne Valenzuela Fenley, State Farm Insurance Agent in the Imperial Valley. By Ivy Welding and Mechanical, Industrial Welding Contractor. Subscribe to our VSN YouTube channel and follow VSN on Instagram. So Vincent with now a 1st and 10, the ball at the 26, 2:51 remaining in the second quarter. Carranza out of the gun, little pop pass to the left flat is caught by number 1, juking right and left and taking it too deep. And another touchdown, that's Alvaro Pereira from the 25, just like that.
So Vincent with 4 scores. I think they've scored on every offensive series.
Except the fumble.
That's correct, Ruben. You've got that right, and they were, moving the ball at that time.
Well, you mentioned execution. Vincent is executing, and the other side of the ball is struggling with their execution, I mean, there were 3 Bulldogs there for the tackle, and he seemed to juke right through all of them.
So we're getting set for the Alvaro Apodaca.
Point after. And it's good. So with 2:40 remaining, 28-7, Vincent and the Bulldogs are letting this game get away. We'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Pioneer Memorial Hospital, we've been caring for our community for decades.
And at El Centro Regional, we're committed to bringing specialized care closer to home.
Together, we're building a stronger healthcare network for every family in Imperial Valley.
Because when it comes to your health, we are all on the same team.
Imperial Valley Healthcare District, one team, healthier tomorrow.
Well, back here live, and Vincent kicking off once again to the Bulldogs. Going deep, Dominic Flores will return it. Inside the 15, coming up the middle, and runs into a bunch of Vincent defenders, and will get the ball at the 30. So Calexico needs to man up here.
Well, there's 2:33 to go, John. There's plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but do you want to go for the quick score, or you just methodically move the ball downfield on the ground and hope that one of the running backs, Fernandez or Lopez, can break a long one?
You know what? I'd stick to the ground. That's their game. That's what they do. And then it'll open up the pass. But you got to be able to run right now.
So we got Andre Lopez, Israel Reese. Israel going in the air. No, he's not. Yes, he is. And he hits Lionel Canchola at the 39.
Brought down
a pickup of
immediately
9.
by number 1, Alvaro Pereira.
Yeah, that was number 2, John.
Number 2, excuse me. Number 2 being Aaron Valdez.
Aaron Valdez. Clock is running, and Calexico only has 1 timeout.
Second and about a yard. Reese, pressure. Still scrambling, look it. And for number 2, again, Aaron Valdez.
That's the second drop, John.
And he was pretty close to the sideline there, though.
Well, that hit him in the face mask.
Well, you know, you can't do anything about physical mistakes. You know, they're not dropping the pass on purpose.
Third and a yard.
I agree.
And he had the right idea. If he would have made the reception, he was quickly stepping out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:56 remaining here in the second quarter.
Andre Lopez got the hands off, gets a 1st and down. 1st and 10, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well,
Takes it to the 46.
Clock will stop for a little bit while they set the ball. But they got to get a play and then be back on the line as quick as possible.
Tackled by number 25, middle linebacker Eric Munoz.
It's a 1st and 10. And rolling out this way, Israel Reese. And looked for Andre Lopez, but hit hard, and he goes down.
Pressure applied by defensive end number 5, Jose Luis Wong, a senior, 6'3", about 220.
So 2nd and 10. A minute and a half remaining in the second quarter. Calexico will call a timeout, and we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN. Correction, Calexico has no timeouts.
The clock running, or it stopped at 1:29. Second and 10, the ball at the Bulldog 46-yard line. The Scots defending the northern goal here at Willis Ward Field. Another beautiful night for football, John.
Reese, screen. Andre Lopez, wide open 50. And gets a 1st down, takes it to the Vincent 48-yard line.
But more importantly, it stops the clock.
With 1:21 remaining.
And the ball will be as he crossed midfield, the ball will be at the Vincent 43-yard line.
Andre Lopez is a smart football player. He wisely stepped out of bounds instead of stepping back in and cutting across the grain and getting tackled in the middle of the field.
1st and 10.
Well, you know, how special is it to have a football player that has a high football IQ?
Oh, it means everything in the world.
Reese going to the air again. Stepping up. And fires over the middle of number 1, incomplete. That's Alberto Castro.
Castro came into the night's ball game with 11 receptions for 232 yards and 2 TDs, and uncharacteristically not catching that pass. So the Bulldogs now faced with a minute 15 remaining.
2nd and 10.
The ball at the 43. John Moreno with a call.
And Fernandez getting set on this side. Reese finds looking for Fernandez. And incomplete.
Well, Israel Reese is doing a good job of getting the ball into their hands.
Right. Guarded closely by Patricio Carranza, number 7.
1 minute, 11 seconds.
So the quarterback seeing double duty as a safety for the Scott defense. You know, the Scots have a whole plethora of coaches. Roberto Carranza is an assistant coach. Luis Cueva, Jose Hernandez, Robert Marroquin, Manuel Montaño, Ricardo Montiel, Rafael Musquiz, Manuel Padilla, their defensive coach, Jose Payada, Jesus Reis, Juan Carlos Sainz.
3rd and 10, Israel stepping up and can't connect with receivers, and that is number 2, Aaron Valdez.
There's a flag on the field, though.
And continuing on with their assistant coaches, Manuel Zarate, and then the co-head coaches, Fernando Santana and David Wong.
It'll go against Vincent.
That's a defensive hold. Now in the NFL, that would be 5 yards and an automatic first down.
And in high school?
10 yards.
And it'd be a first down.
Exactly what they needed.
At the 33.
Well, so they get 10 yards without taking any time off the clock. So 1:06 remaining. Bulldogs down by a score of 28-7 to the Scots in the battle for the border.
1st and 10, Bulldogs need a man up here. Israel Reese wants to step up, going deep, and intercepted.
Number 2, Juan Pablo Rivero.
Number 12.
Oh, correction.
Cervantes.
12, Gael Cervantes.
With under a minute to go, and Calexico with another turnover.
And the Scots take over 1st down and 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scots aren't going to sit on the ball. They're going for it. 58 seconds to go.
They got 95 yards to go.
58 seconds.
So 1st and 10 for Vincent, and Calexico going into the halftime needs to get a inspiration.
Patricio Carranza at quarterback. He has some offensive weapons in Alvaro Pereira, Andre Longoria, Emiliano Sanchez, and Ricardo Vizcarra as timeout is called.
You just have to get in the seat.
Back here live as Vincent with a 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter, up 28-7. Carranza under center coming out of the eye. And it's number 30 going to the left side. And Canchola puts a stop, but not till he gains about 3, 4, 5 yards.
That was Armando Mendivil.
Correction, make it 7 yards. And the clock will keep ticking. But Vincent still with a pretty comfortable lead here in the first half.
Well, left to right, they go with Quintero, Lavalle, Musquiz, Lara, and Martinez, the front 5. The backfield is Carranza, Pereira, Longoria, Sanchez, and Vizcarra.
Well, on the positive side, Vic, Calexico does get the ball first in the second half.
2nd and 4 for the Scots. Running the ball.
Number 13. That's Emiliano Sanchez.
And that's the end of the first half. Vincent on top, 28-7. And we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
You just have to get in the seat of the new John Deere Gator XUV. Not because it puts work in its place, but because all this versatility kind of just makes your day.
Buenas noticias para el Valle Imperial. Dos hospitales con gran historia se están uniendo. El Central Regional Medical Center y Pioneers Memorial Hospital ahora forman parte del nuevo Distrito de Salud del Valle Imperial. Esto significa que tú y tu familia ya cuentan con un sistema de salud más fuerte, con más servicios y mejor atención médica. Unidos construimos un futuro más saludable, accesible y humano. Distrito de Salud del Valle Imperial. Juntos somos más fuertes.
Imperial Valley College is the #1 community college in the nation. Winner of the 2023 Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence.
Centro Motors has amazing specials for you. Get $1,500 cash back plus interest rates as low as 0.9% on the 2025 Explorer. Or if you prefer the F-150, get vehicle trade-in assistance plus rates as low as 0.9% on the new 2025 XLT and STX models. And don't forget, we have a great selection of Super Duty trucks. The best pickups to get the job done. And remember, if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
Cattle Call Week is here, and Las Chabelas is a spot all weekend long. It all starts Friday, November 7th with La Cachimba live on the patio at 8 p.m. Saturday, keep it going after the parade with Pure Magic and Aron Rubalcaba. Then Sunday, wrap up the weekend at the Rodeo Tardeada with Richard Diaz and Los Continentales at 3 p.m. And don't miss the Sunday buffet. Breakfast 9 to 11:30. Lunch 11:30 to 3. Las Chabelas, 749 South Brawley Avenue. Celebrating cattle call the way Brawley does it best.
Now's the best.
So from the Chocolate Mountains to the Sea of Cortez, all along the border on a Thursday night, it's exciting high school football, the Battle for the Border featuring the visiting Vincent Memorial Scots. This is their home game, and the Calexico Bulldogs here at Willis Ward Field. Vincent, after 2 quarters of play, racing out to a 28-7 lead over the Calexico Bulldogs in the season finale for 2025. But ladies and gentlemen, gracing our halftime show is the new athletic director for Vincent Memorial High School, a graduate of the class of 2016, Paulina Clemente. Welcome to our show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
So how exciting is it for you to be the new athletic director here, your first day on the job, and it's the battle for the border, and Vincent Memorial's ahead 28-7.
Yes, so I'm really excited that we're winning. It's been a drastic change. I'm new, so I'm learning. I think that it's really important for everyone to take in consideration participating in sports, sportsmanship, having parents come by, and just having everyone root for the Scots. So we need all of our audience. So yeah, so we're really excited.
Some of the fall sports that Vincent participates in, girls tennis that they've always been exciting, competitive with, girls flag football. They have some national champions on that squad, and I think they were the IVL champions, tied with the Imperial Tigers. And then you have boys football as we get ready for the winter season with basketball, soccer. And but tell us, what have been some of the challenges that you faced here in the first week of your new job?
So basically just getting the hang of everything. I have a lot of stuff to learn, so I'm taking it day by day. I'm learning something new every day. I'm really excited for my flag football team. We have a playoff game this Saturday. Actually, we're going to play here at 5 p.m. And yeah, that's going to be a really good match, and we're really excited for our flag football team. Our boys football too, our girls tennis, they did really good on the CIF playoffs this week. So yeah, we're really excited. I'm really excited for this upcoming new season too.
So some of the duties as an athletic director, I would presume, having been an athletic director myself, is having the scheduling available for the teams to be able to play, the transportation, to make sure that they get everything behind the scenes, having their uniforms, and also promoting, making sure that the sports are being promoted and that they're reported to the San Diego Union, the Imperial Valley Press, and now that everybody's going on the internet, also on Facebook and what have you. So how's that been coordinated? Do you have people helping you with that?
Yeah, so a lot of our students are helping us, which I give a big thanks to. I have a lot of juniors and seniors helping out on the social media. So yeah, and basically everything is for the students. We do everything for them, and they're the ones that they're our biggest fans, as well as the parents. Like I said, it's a lot of learning, a lot of new. I don't know if I mentioned, but I was in the office. I was admin in Vincent, and it is a drastic change. It is a whole new type of work routine, but I'm quickly getting the hang of it. I'm learning as fast as I can. Everything is really interesting for me. So yeah, so we're hanging in there.
Well, you have a wealth of talent at Vincent Memorial on the administrative end, and you have people with a lot of experience there in the coaching ranks from all the sports that particularly like David Wong and Fernando Santana with football, along with Paloma Fimbres Mendoza, the tennis coach. And so the key is that the diocese supports Vincent Memorial High School, being one of the few Catholic high schools in the San Diego Diocese, but the only one in the Imperial Valley. So how has that played out involving students from the Mexicali Valley as well as the Imperial Valley and meshing them together to be able to utilize your facilities at the school?
Yeah, so I think I take it more as an advantage having us being in the border. I see it more as an advantage, as a negative side. I think that it really helps us being here over the border because we have the parents also coming in, crossing every day, the students. So yeah, so we've been adapting. The parents are a big help too. So yeah, it is a huge role in our part, the being in the border in Mexicali. But yes, so yeah.
I've always believed in the KISS system. Keep it short and simple.
Yes.
KISSS. What are your goals for the upcoming school year? You know, you have the basketball, the winter sports starting in November, and then into the spring sports with baseball, softball, boys tennis. And I believe Vincent also has a boys volleyball team.
Yeah, we do. We have a small volleyball team. So my goals are just like to have a good season for the students to enjoy themselves. Seniors, I always tell them to enjoy and give it their best and play with their heart. So I pray and I hope that we are going to have a good season this year.
Well, they say communication is the key to success.
It is.
If you keep the lines of communication open with the other schools and their athletic directors, and particularly to have advantage of taking utilizing their facilities as a home facility for Vincent and keeping it positive, they'll be more than willing to bend over to backwards to help you out. Bill Brewer in Brawley. You've got Victor Cruz in Imperial, along with Mr. Ochoa here.
Ruben Southwest.
And Ruben Valenzuela.
Yes.
You know, his father was taught at Vincent in 1984, 1985. He was my assistant baseball coach. He taught history, U.S. history and world history. And he later became a priest after his wife passed away. And he started out as a deacon and then a priest at the St. Anthony's Parish in Imperial. So you have a lot of people out there that are more than willing to help you be as successful as you can be. Any closing comments that you'd like to make to our viewing audience?
Yeah, just a huge thank you to, like you mentioned, a huge thank you to everyone that's been helping me out. And yeah, I'm learning, but I'm really fascinated on this new season, on this some stuff that I didn't even know how big of a deal it is for us. As you may know, we don't have a field, so all the process that it takes to get a field and to have. One thing that I learned this past month is the sportsmanship. And it's something that it's really taught in the ADs. It's having sportsmanship, not only in the students and in the players, but also with the ADs. And like you said, communication is key. As long as you keep on communicating, things will flow and become easy.
Whereas there's a lot of people in the athletic community that want to see you be successful. And we're all here at VSN willing to help you out if you ever need any assistance or who to contact and what have you. And we wish you all the luck for this year and many years to come. And we hope to have you back as an interview for the Successful Athletic Program. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Valley Sports Network, VSN, we'd like to congratulate and welcome Paulina, excuse me, I'm being corrected already. Paulina Clemente, the new athletic director for Vincent Memorial Catholic High School. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Best time to save big with IID's Energy Rewards. This October, IID will double your rebate when you upgrade to qualified appliances, air conditioners, smart thermostats, washers, dryers, and more. Energy-efficient upgrades mean lower bills and bigger savings. But hurry, this limited time offer is only available October 1st through the 31st for qualifying purchases made in 2025. Apply today at iid.com/rebates and double your savings with IID.
Ojeda Industries is here to offer solutions with exceptional products and services for all your agricultural, industrial, and power transmission needs. It's Ojeda Industries, hydraulic repair service in Brawley at 1698 Jones Street. Call us at 760-623-7299.
For more than 60 years, the Holtville Athletic Club has financially supported youth sports and activities. By involving our youth in organizing and working at our fundraising events, we're teaching responsibility, teamwork, and character, lessons that last a lifetime.
No cool? No problem. For over 29 years, Arctic Air has been keeping Imperial Valley cool. You've seen our orange vans around. Chances are your neighbor is already cool thanks to us. Call today to ask about our Comfort Club membership, and you'll never have to worry about your AC again. We're here for you 24/7.
Havens & Sons Trucking is located at 603 East Main Street in El Centro and is a business specialized in gravel, rock, stone, fill dirt, base, landscape rock, topsoil sand, and all your hauling needs.
Imperial County is an oasis in the desert, just being the only educational institution outside of San Diego State. Now all eyes are on us, and we want to make sure we hold that highest standard of excellence across our institution. We take it as our obligation to make sure that we educate and provide an opportunity for every single student. Okay, what programs do we need to do? What services do we need to provide? You know, where are some of our transfer portals that we need to make sure that we open up for our students? I have to give my all. And I encourage my teams and the campus community, hey, let's give it all, because these are our neighbors. These are the kids down the block. They're gonna be our doctors, they're gonna be our nurses, they're gonna be here. So how can we make sure that they have all the resources and the support they need to get there?
Imperial Valley College. We are IVC. For more, visit imperial.edu.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Willis Ward Field, the battle for the border, as Vincent Memorial on the 4 touchdown provided by Patricio Carranza to Ricardo Vizcarra, and the 4 successful point after attempts by Alvaro Apodaca, a sophomore place kicker, giving the Scots 28 points to the lone score of the Calexico Bulldogs at 7. We'll get set for the second half kickoff as Calexico will be receiving. Number 7 for Calexico, Dominic Flores, is standing inside his own 12-yard line.
Number 6 kicking off for Vincent.
Angel Sandoval, or Angel Sandoval.
Little Dominic Flores at about the 10. And he got to the 25. Stopped by number 22 for Vincent.
That's Fernando de Leon, a sophomore. You have 2 Leon brothers playing. Number 22, Fernando de Leon, and number 23, Victor de Leon. And there's a little sprinkle of Araujo in their genes.
Well, I expect them to come out running there, Vic. I mean, that's the game they play, and that's the game they should have stuck to.
Well, sometimes when you fall behind by 21 points, you know, you throw the playbook out the window and go to the passing game. But if that's not your bread and butter, stick with what got you there.
1st and 10 from the 26. Andre Lopez finds a hole, takes it to the 30. A pickup of 4.
Upended by number 7 for the Scots, Patricio Carranza.
You know, I've been wondering about Fernandez, and I don't see him anywhere. He's not on the sidelines. He's not on the field.
He had...
There he is. He just came off the little golf cart.
Yeah.
And he's got his leg taped.
They were taping his leg down there when I went down there.
And he's limping.
Penalty flags. False start, Calexico.
That looked like number 66, Damian Solis.
Back to the 25, so a 2nd and 11.
You know, sometimes if that hard count isn't working, you just got to get back to what you do.
Well, you know, you come out of halftime. I'm sure the coaches talked to the players and said, these are the first 3 plays we're going to run starting the 3rd quarter. What are the 3 plays we're running? They repeat them to you. The coach repeats them back to them. And then here we go, the second play of the second half.
Fakes the dive and shoots it to number 1, Alberto Castro, hit hard by the defensive back.
That was number 25 for the Scots, Eric Munoz.
3rd and 11.
That's the way you play zone, Vic. That's the way you play zone. You let him run through the zone, and then you hit him as hard as you can and yank that ball, bounce that ball off his body.
Hit him as hard as you can in front of you.
In front of you. Keep him in front of you,
yeah,
exactly.
Don't let him get behind you.
3rd and 11 from the 25. Got to give it to Andre Lopez coming this way. The 30, 35, and he'll get a Will they get the first down? I think so. 1st and 10. They'll move the chains. And a relief of hope there for Calexico.
Well, I'll tell you what, number 66, Damian Solis, did a good job of getting out there, all the way out there, and not being outrun by the running back. And likewise, Lopez did a good job of following his block.
Well, Lopez came into the game with 907 yards rushing on the season, averaging over 125 yards per game, and with 11 touchdowns. He scored early in the ball game to tie the score, getting close to that 1,000-yard marker.
1st and 10. Joshua Ramirez jet sweep. And fake nobody as number 25 was in the backfield already.
Eric Munoz again.
Well, they had that scouted. You know, they've run it twice already. It was successful on 2 times.
So Munoz has been the defensive leader for the Vincent Memorial Scots. If we were to pick a defender for the game thus far, a little premature, but my vote goes to Munoz.
A loss of 5 yards. 2nd and 15 for Calexico at the 31. '23, the ball carrier.
Hansel Torres, a junior. No surprise there.
Picks up a yard, 3rd and 14.
As they try to run behind the blocking of Antoine Farias and Andre Sanchez to no avail.
You know, Hansel Torres, he's a very good athlete. He's got a little bit of speed, but it's very hard to replace.
In to make the stop, outside linebacker number 25 for Vincent, Eric Munoz. Great halftime interview, John, with Paulina Clemente, the new athletic director for Vincent Memorial, replacing the departed Carla Soto.
Who went to Hoville.
Correct.
Screen, Andre Lopez. Breaks a tackle, takes it to the 40. Still needs another 6 yards for the first down. This will be 4th and 6 at the 40.
Tackled by number 23, Victor De Leon. A short pickup on the play. It'll be 4th and 6.
And the Bulldogs will punt the ball away.
So you'll see Antoine Farias standing at his own 40-yard line. 30-yard line. Dropping back to receive at his own 30, number 7, Patricio Carranza.
Farias with an end over end. It'll go out of bounds almost. And picking it up is Carranza at the 39.
And he's corralled at the 39-yard line with 7:43 remaining here in the third quarter. Vincent 28, Calexico 7.
I put myself here in obstructive view there, Vic, right behind that pole.
It's like being at Wrigley Field with a post there in front of you.
I got the cheap
So,
ticket.
Ruben, your thoughts, 28-7, Vincent, 7:43 remaining here in the third quarter. As a coach, what would you tell the team at halftime?
Well, at halftime, you have to talk about their mistakes because these have all been mental mistakes, you know, and then you don't lie to them. You tell them exactly what you've seen and you try to correct and make adjustments.
Sanchez, the ball carrier, number 30.
30 for Vincent, Armando Mendivil.
Mendivil. So 2nd and 9, a pickup of 1.
So here we are in the last week of the season. If you're wondering why I haven't been calling out Vincent Memorial stats, is that they haven't renewed them or updated them since the third game of the season.
Well, Calexico's in a man-to-man.
Bad snap.
Fumble.
And trying to pick it up is Mendivil, I believe, number 13.
13, Emiliano Sanchez. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage on that.
But losing a couple.
He was just one step away from breaking that, you know, even after the fumble.
So it'll be 3rd and 12. The ball at the 37-yard line of Vincent Memorial. They need to get to the 49, just shy of midfield.
Fakes the dive, and Carranza rolling right. Airs it out. Pass is caught just like that to number 20, Vizcarra.
No, he bobbled it and it hit the ground.
So it's no good.
So it'll be a 4th down.
You know, if they don't correct that containment, John, it's going to be very hard to stop that quarterback rolling out. I mean, he's coming wide open, and he has all the time in the world to throw.
So as we look at the replay with our technician, Jose Alejos, was it a completed pass or did the ball hit the ground?
It's a 4th and long, and the punting unit coming out for Vincent. 6:10 remaining.
This is our first punt.
And number 8 is punting for Vincent.
Juan Mendoza, a sophomore.
14 yards
the
deep.
Son of Paloma Fimbres Mendoza.
End over end. It'll be fielded by Calexico, number 9.
Joshua Ramirez.
Ramirez taking it down the near sideline and all the way to the 26, 23-yard line.
And the punter, Mendoza, making that touchdown-saving tackle.
And number 9 is Carlos Delgado.
The backup quarterback.
The backup quarterback. What a powerful return on that.
That's what the Bulldogs needed here. So 1st and 10 at the 23. 5:57 remaining, 3rd quarter.
Maybe this is the spark they needed here. Maybe this will fire them up a little bit.
Well, we'll see with these next series of downs. They have excellent field position. The ball inside the 25 at the 23-yard line.
And they could cut the gap here. Andre Lopez has room. There he goes, 10, and takes it to the 5 for a 1st and goal, Calexico.
Pushed out of bounds by number 1, Alvaro Pereira, a senior. Otherwise,
I'll tell you
Lopez
what,
would have had a touchdown there.
Damian Solis did a great job of leading them in through that hole and out around the edge.
So it'll be a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Bulldogs northbound here at Willis Ward Field. The battle for the border, 5:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Lopez again, left side, gets a little closer to the 1. Bring up a 2nd and goal from there.
Running behind the blocking of Chris Nunez and Ruben Aldame.
Looks like the Bulldogs are in that sugar huddle. Just 2 yards off the ball, trying to get up there as quick as possible.
Andre Lopez pushing his guys in front, and touchdown, Calexico from a yard out. Calexico on the board, making it 28-13.
Did he fumble?
We don't know. Wait a minute.
He didn't fumble till after he broke the plane of the goal line. So that is a touchdown.
We haven't seen the signal yet from the...
I did.
Charlie hasn't, the scorekeeper. Yes, there it is, isn't it?
It's a touchdown. They're
Yeah.
setting up for the extra point. You got to remember, Vic, that in football, once you break the plane of that goal line,
it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown, yeah.
So Andre Lopez from a yard out taking it to the house. Here in the 3rd quarter, Israel Reese with a point after. Snap, set, kick, and splitting the uprights. So Calexico reduces the gap, 28-14. Back with more in a minute on VSN.
Johnny's Burritos, serving the Imperial Valley since 1963, a Imperial Valley tradition, with locations in Brawley, Imperial, and El Centro. Wishing all these students this month going back to school a big welcome back.
Back here live as we Bulldogs, Andre Lopez takes it from a yard out, putting the Bulldogs on the board again. 28-14 now kicking off.
Well,
Diego
you know,
Ortiz.
John, if history repeats itself, we were covering the Vincent Bonita Vista game at Southwest, or excuse me, at Central early in the season. Vincent had a 14-point lead going into the last quarter, and they ended up losing the game.
By a field goal, wasn't it?
Calexico is down by 14 here, 28-14, with 4:52 remaining. Let's see if Vincent keeps the pedal on the metal on the pedal.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andre Lopez was standing right next to Coach saying, get me the ball, get me the ball, get me the ball. So he wants it. Humble.
Pooch kick to number 7. That's Carranza, but brought down hard by number 11 and number 13.
Joran Aguilar and Ivan Ortiz.
Carranza had a hard time bringing that ball into his chest.
So Carranza is the quarterback. He'll come out with Alvaro Pereira, Longoria, and Vizcarra, along with Emiliano Sanchez. Offensively, left to right, they go with Quintero, Lavalle. Musquiz is the center. The right side is Juan Carlos Lara and Claudio Martinez. So far, they've been providing the necessary protection to the quarterback, Vizcarra, to get the passing game underway, or excuse me, Carranza, and opening up vital running lanes for the running game.
1st and 10, the Scots. Timeout, and we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Welcome to Kennedy's Carne, the premier destination for top quality meats since 1959. Located in El Centro and Yuma, Arizona, we are home to over 30 awards and specialize in carne asada, perfected over generations. With 2 locations to serve you, visit Kennedy Carnes today. Every cut, a masterpiece of quality.
Ahora es el momento para ahorrar en grande con las recompensas de energía de IID. Este octubre, IID duplicará su reembolso cuando haga el cambio a electrodomésticos que califiquen como aires acondicionados, termostatos inteligentes, lavadoras, secadoras y más. Las mejoras de eficiencia energética significan
Back here live, it's 1st and 10 for Vincent at their own 32-yard line in the third quarter, 4:47. Carranza stepping up, looking left side. A man is open and pass is caught. That's number 3, Longoria, Andre. Beautiful pass. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 35.
Well, you know, Patricio Carranza has been hurting the Bulldogs defense both with his arm and his legs, and a beautifully executed pass play there to number 3, Andre Longoria, to give the Scots excellent field position inside the 35 of Calexico.
Carranza faking the dive, stepping up, looking over the seam, and that pass intended for Longoria, incomplete.
Longoria running a post pattern over the middle. He was open, but the ball just slightly overthrown.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defensive end over here did a good job of keeping that quarterback in the pocket and forcing him up. And that's where they should have been doing the whole game. Instead, well, let's hope they continue.
So with 4:21 remaining here in the third quarter, Vincent Memorial 28, Calexico 14. Vincent faced with a 2nd and 10 at the Bulldog 35-yard line. Calexico defending the southern goal here at Willis Ward Field.
Carranza, left side, airs it out. And the pass is caught there as there were 2 receivers there, number 33. And that is Alvaro Apodaca. Did he get the touchdown?
It looks like he stepped out of bounds, John, right about the 9-yard line.
Oh, penalty flags. It's getting emotional out there, as you would have in every rivalry game.
Well, was it a Scott player making a comment to the referee, questioning the call.
It's going back.
It was an incomplete. He probably stepped out of bounds and came back in. So they called it incomplete, and then he might have said something, which I think will upset Sister on Friday morning. What do you think, Vic?
Well, that's why they
No
have
flag.
confessions.
It is a touchdown.
Well, the prayers have been answered. They're giving the Scots a score.
34-14.
So a 35-yard touchdown pass play from
To Apodaca.
Carranza to Apodaca.
And now they're going for the point after.
So Vincent extends their lead to 34-14 as we await the point after attempt by Apodaca.
And Apodaca will attempt, and it's good. So 4:13 remaining third quarter, 35-14. Vincent back with more in a minute on VSN.
Ahora es el momento para ahorrar en grande con las recompensas de energía de IID. Este octubre, IID duplicará su reembolso cuando haga el cambio a electrodomésticos que califiquen como aires acondicionados, termostatos inteligentes, lavadoras, secadoras y más. Las mejoras de eficiencia energética significan facturas más bajas y mayores ahorros. Actúe pronto. Esta oferta limitada solo está disponible del 1 al 31 de octubre para compras que califiquen realizadas en 2025. Aplique hoy en www.iid.com/rebates y duplique sus ahorros con IID.
Imperial Flying Service, taking care of the entire Imperial Valley with all your aviation fuel needs. Imperial Flying Service is a proud supporter of our U.S. military, the aviation community, and all Imperial Valley communities.
Back here live at Willis Ford Field, battle for the border with Apodaca from Carranza Apodaca pass, giving the lead, extending the lead 35-14.
Angel Sandoval with a kick.
And number 22, the ball carrier, the returner, that is Diego Ortiz.
Well, you know, Ruben and John, Vincent Memorial's had the ball 6 times, and they've scored 5 offensive possessions to race out to a 35-14 lead. So Calexico, once again, playing catch up, trying to get something on the board.
And I still don't think this game's out of reach, Vic. There's still 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. If Calexico could punch it in here.
Well, they have plenty of time. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter and a full fourth quarter with 12 minutes added onto that. So let's see what they can pull out of their bag.
Swing pass to Joshua Ramirez, incomplete. And number 26 for the Scots was right there. That is Sebastian Jaime.
Well, the idea was good, trying to get Joshua Ramirez one-on-one with a defensive back out on the sidelines, but the ball was not there.
So Vincent going with Pereira, Cervantes, Wong, Sanchez, Gael Cervantes, along with Ortega, Buenrostro, Victor de Leon, Angel Sandoval, Eric Munoz, and Sebastian Jaime on defense.
Andre Lopez to the 40, a pickup of 5. Stopped there by number 12 for the Scots.
Gael Cervantes, a linebacker, at the bottom of the pile along with number 5, Jose Luis Wong, the defensive end.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Calexico Wellness. Your well-being is our top priority. We're a nonprofit clinic bringing trusted health care directly to your neighborhood. Compassionate care right where you need it. That's Calexico Wellness. By La Fonda, authentic Mexican food. Visit us today for a taste of tradition. La Fonda Restaurant, Bar and Grill in El Centro. By Arctic Air, beat the heat with our top-of-the-line York air conditioning systems at Arctic Air. Stay cool, even in October. Arctic Air is at 352-8855. By Esqued Realty, thinking of selling or buying a property, trust the experts at Esqued Realty with unmatched local knowledge. They'll get top dollar for your investment. Esqued Realty, the mark of excellence. By Sanders Architecture and Engineering. Discover innovation with Sanders Architecture and Engineering from concept to creation. Trust Sanders to build the future today. Wishing all Valley teams a safe and successful season. So 3:49 remaining. Calexico with the ball, 3rd and 6 from the 35. Andre Lopez and Israel Reese in the backfield. Joshua Ramirez will get the bad snap and losing yardage. Stopped by number 26.
Sebastian Jaime.
And it's Murphy's Law.
Yes. Everything that could go wrong
will
go wrong.
So Bulldogs with a 4th and long as Antoine Farias and the punting unit come onto the field.
And dropping back for Vincent Memorial, number 7, the quarterback, Patricio Carranza. He'll be standing inside the 35-yard line, make it the 37.
Antoine with a punt. And Carranza will pick it up at the 22, 23-yard line and decide to bring it back. And going out of bounds at the 34, 33. At the 31.
Well, Ruben, they try to get the picket fence set up there where he could run along the sideline, but he was bumped out of bounds there as there was a narrow lane for him to try to navigate through the Bulldog punt coverage.
And Vincent is aggressive on the punt returns. No matter where it goes, they'll try to return it.
And I'll tell you what, I know I sound like a broken record here, but contain was broken again there. Calexico's contain man came inside and he headed to the sideline after he saw him step in. So he had room to run.
So with 2:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, the ball at the Vincent 31-yard line. Vincent 35, Calexico 14.
And going in and blitzing hard, 24 for Calexico and 74. Wow.
Christian Rivera was number 74.
Tenacious defense.
And who was the first number you called, John?
24 and 74.
24, that was Hector Loera.
So a loss of, looks like 8 yards.
Loera with 15 tackles this season.
Hector Loera, a sophomore.
2nd and 16 from the 25. Option, number 13. That's Sanchez. Takes it to the outside. He'll pick up 7. Bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 33. With minute 37 and counting in the 3rd quarter.
Both defensive ends are sophomores out there. You got Hector Loera and Luis Castro on the other side.
Taking the dive and Carranza rolling this way. Stops, shoots it, and penalty flags.
Pass intended for Andre Longoria, number 3. Pass interference called on number 13 of Calexico, Ivan Ortiz.
Well, you know what? That's the foul, in my opinion, is a good one because that would have been a 20-yard pass play. By fouling him, he only picks up 15.
But a first down. So they get a new set of 4 downs. The ball now placed at the 48-yard line of Vincent Memorial as their field position improves here in the closing minute of the 3rd quarter. Vincent 35, Calexico 14.
1st and 10. Faking the dive. Carranza rolling left side and passes caught by number 3, Andre Longoria, picking up 7 yards.
In to make the tackle, number 9 for Calexico. That's
Carlos Delgado.
Carlos Delgado.
Carlos Jose, CJ.
And he came into the game with 35 tackles on the season. As number 58 for Calexico, Christopher Cruz goes in to replace number 50, Luis Castro.
2nd and 4. Option.
13, Emiliano Sanchez.
And
penalty flag on the
flags.
play.
And Canchola can't get a hold of him, but Alberto Castro there on the stop.
Along with number 24 for Calexico, Hector Loera again.
Holding. So it'll go back.
You know, when it comes to option, you want to teach your defensive end to make sure he gets a hit on that quarterback as he's pitching it. And that's one thing Calexico hasn't been doing. They've been letting them go free.
And they'll spot
Well, right
the
now for
ball
Calexico's defense, their best friend is the penalty flag.
at the 45. Second and 13 at the 45. And Carranza has time, dropping back, finds a receiver, caught, and that is 13. That is Sanchez. Gets a first down in Bulldog territory at the 43.
Ivan Ortiz there to make the stop, but not until they pick up another first down.
The end of the third quarter, and we'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
We're here at Burgers and Beer with the best burgers in town.
We get to sit together and enjoy the great food.
I like from Burgers and Beers and the lemonade.
For the fresh iced tea, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
This is wonderful, very fast, very efficient.
I love the great food and family environment.
I love the burgers and the customer service.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
You know what, Doc? Ever since I came back from my music tour, I've been feeling great.
Well, everything looks great. Your blood pressure's normal, your cholesterol's in check. Just need to check your lungs and we'll be done.
Oh, no need for that, Doc. Let me show you what I got.
Charles, I don't think...
So, what do you think, Doc? Still got the golden lungs, right?
Back here live at the fourth quarter, 12 more minutes. Vincent with a 35-14 lead. They've got the ball at the Calexico 43, going on a 1st and 10. And Carranza out of the shotgun. He is sacked behind the line by Leonel Canchola with a loss of 3 yards.
Canchola, the team leader for the Calexico Bulldogs on defense, as he came into the game with 56 tackles, a returning All-Imperial Valley League defender, and he's showing his prowess there on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, Vincent's done their homework because they've put the ball away from Canchola, the best defender that Calexico has.
2nd and 13, ball at the 45. Scots in control here in the fourth quarter as we start. And Carranza rolling right, pressure, and somehow finds his receiver,
number 20,
Ricardo Vizcarra, for a big first down for the Vincent Scots. He'll take it to the Calexico 25-yard line.
Well, you know, the Vincent Scott offense has the Calexico Bulldog defense on their heels. And right now, Carranza is just picking their zone defense apart as he's having his way, trying to picking on a receiver to throw to, because there's several that are open.
I've just seen very little pressure out there, Vic, on the quarterback. Very little pressure.
Number 3 for Vincent, Longoria, leaving a little prematurely there before the snap.
Now move it back to the 30, 5-yard penalty.
And I'll tell you what, he had a lot of green grass to run through on that one, because that defensive end came in, took an inside route, giving up that contain again.
So it's been kind of like a moving pocket. He gets outside of the pass rush, and so then he can either run the ball, which he's done effectively, or pass it downfield, which he's been superb at.
Well, whatever coach is upstairs scouting the Calexico Bulldogs sees what I see.
Carranza has in the pocket looking over there. There he is. Touchdown. That is Apodaca. Takes it from the 30 to the house.
Number 33, Alvaro Apodaca, only a sophomore, as they extend the lead to 41-14 over Calexico, and will await the Apodaca point after attempt.
Well, you can't play a soft man. By soft man, I mean you're up in his face. You need to get up there and get at least a bump on that guy. This guy ran free. Our Calexico's defender took steps backwards instead of taking on the receiver.
As they wait for one more player. Snap set, and it's good. And so with 10:13 remaining, 42-14, Vincent. We'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Spice up your next cookout with Kennedy's Carne Seasonings. Bold flavor made right here in the Valley. We've got your grill covered. Order yours today at kennedyscarne.com. Taste the flavor. Kennedy's Carne style.
Welcome to the Dom Team Real Estate Company, your partners in navigating the Imperial Valley's real estate market. As the Valley has transformed.
A 30-yard touchdown pass from Carranza to Apodaca extends the Vincent lead in the fourth quarter, 42-14 with 10:13 remaining.
Well, Angel or Angel Sandoval, the senior, will be handling the kickoff duties.
End over end kick, fielded by number 2, Aaron Valdez.
Doesn't get very far as a horde of Scots in there to nail him, led by number 25, Eric Munoz, along with number 12, Gael Cervantes.
He got nailed and buried there, Vic. Nailed and buried by about 6 Scots. That's good football. That's good football.
Well, John, does is a Vincent victory necessary to get them into the playoffs, or?
Well, it all depends on the rankings,
or even a victory may not assure them a playoff spot.
Calexico may be Division 5 after this. 1st and 10. Andre Lopez at the 30 and stepped out of bounds at the 33.
Pushed out of bounds by number 25, Eric Munoz.
So a 2nd and short. He'll pick up 8.
We'd like to thank our longtime scorekeeper, Charlie Samaripa, for his efficacy handling the score clock here in the scoreboard.
Efficacy.
9:57.
2nd and short. Calexico fakes it to Andre over the middle and looking for Joshua Ramirez. Incomplete. So 9:53 remaining.
So a 3rd and short, the ball at the 33-yard line of Calexico. The Bulldogs southbound, down by a score of 42-14. 9:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The battle for the border.
Andre Lopez gets the first down as he'll take it to the 37. So Bulldogs with another set of downs.
Hey, John, I want to take an opportunity. There's some people that work down there on the sideline that they call the water girls. that include Nikki Robles, Anaí Herrera, Monica Perez, Victoria Lemos, Brianna Tapia, and Alejandra Arroyo, who are all led by their coach, Ana Aleman. Little shout out to them for the good work they do and the commitment that they have to the football team.
Thank you very much.
Leading the blocking on that play was number 77, Ruben Aldame, excuse me.
Fakes it to Andre, shoots it to number 1, Alberto Castro, with a gain of 8. Takes it to the 45.
Castro split out to the far side, running a slant in, and the completion there from Reese. So it'll be 2nd and 2. The ball at the 45-yard line of Calexico.
Andre Lopez with the first down and more, takes it to midfield. And another set of downs for Calexico, 1st and 10.
Tackled by number 15, Luciano Ortega, a junior, for Vincent Memorial.
So who holds the trophy right now, John? Calexico?
Calexico for the last couple of years.
Well, Vincent came out like they really wanted it back.
And they've exhibited that. And maybe against Calexico, a false start.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, the experience really shows on that Vincent team.
Well, it's they've had a tough season, but have been coming into their own for the last couple of games, and now maybe even this one. 1st and 15.
Well, they came into the game with a 2-game winning streak. Calexico was on a 6-game losing streak.
Well, if we call this their peak.
And a pass intended for Alberto Castro, running a slant in.
He wasn't expecting the pass.
If we call this Vincent's peak, well, they're peaking at the right time coming into playoffs.
Yeah. And see, the seeding meeting, I guess on Saturday, right now there's, I guess they get 18 per division. The first 4 are open, and then the remaining,
Every 11 teams will make a division.
Okay. Not 12?
No, 11 teams.
11 teams.
For every 11 teams.
And seeding meetings aren't really what they used to be, right? Where coaches come in and they
lobby for
their team.
2nd and 15 at the 45.
Yeah, those meetings took hours to complete.
Joshua Ramirez with a jet over the middle. A dying quail.
Intercepted by number 26, Sebastian Jaime.
And somebody is hurt down on the Calexico side.
Is it the quarterback?
Looks like it could be.
Yep. I got to give Israel credit. He's down there. He's playing with the pain he plays with, and he still keeps on coming.
So the intercepted pass by Jaime. 8:03 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Vincent comfortably ahead, 42-14.
Israel had no room to step into that pass. He had the defender right on him.
So Vincent with the ball, once again on a first down at their own 35.
Well, Coach Solano was hoping to get a top seed in Division 5, but I don't see that happening after tonight's game.
Hand off to Vizcarra.
Number 20 takes it to the right side.
Vizcarra picks up a first down, John.
11 yards. And so Vincent will continue pounding.
Well, it's like the element of surprise. Calexico is uncertain what Vincent's going to run.
So 1st and 10 at the 45. 46. Carranza faking the dive, rolling this way. He'll keep it. Midfield, 45-40, 35 to the 30-yard line. Stopped and dropped by number 11,
Joran Aguilar.
Penalty flags after the play.
So what'd you see on that defense there, John? Was there a great contain, or did that
Yeah,
defense...
they brought him in. He didn't go to the outside.
Oh, that defensive end, he just came
hard
to the inside.
Let's see what the play is. Carranza makes a run from his 46-yard line to the Calexico 30, comes up, and a penalty flag is thrown. Were words exchanged? And if they were, by who? Carranza or the Calexico defenders?
Well, at this point of the game, Victor, I don't think the Calexico defenders have anything to talk about.
Well, it was Vincent Carranza. So Nathan Binkins makes the call as the white hat and a personal foul. The other referees are John Robb, Lloyd James, Michael Garcia, and Hector Tarango. And so how do you prevent a coach, from a coaching standpoint, from having a player get off track emotionally? Well, to maintain his composure and his poise, particularly if he's a quarterback and a captain. Well, you have to lead by example.
You have to lead by example, and you need to remind them that they are a reflection of the coaching staff. So if they're behaving the way they're behaving, you know that there's something going on there.
1st and 15, Longoria with a jet sweep, right side, and knocked out of bounds around midfield.
It's if you listen to interviews in the NFL and you hear the responses, for example, Mahomes from Kansas City, he sounds just like Andy Reid talking. You know, and that's the way it should be.
So he's an extension of the coach.
And all players are an extension of the coach, exactly.
Welcome to the Dom Team Real Estate Company, your partners in navigating the Imperial Valley's real estate market. As the Valley has transformed, so have we, honing our expertise to ensure your real estate needs are met with unparalleled insight and dedication. Doug Dom is the broker and a fourth-generation Imperial Valley native. His 3 decades of farming experience and hard-working approach guarantee results in the purchasing and selling of agricultural land and commercial properties. Andrew Dom is one of our trusted realtors. His expertise in the sale of farmland and residential properties has earned the respect of his peers in the realtor community. Behind every smooth transaction is Marisa Kelly. With nearly 3 decades in the Valley and a background in title insurance, she ensures every detail is meticulously managed. Whether residential, commercial, or agricultural, we know the market. Contact the Dom Team Real Estate Company today.
Not sure. Back here live at the Willis Ward Field, battle for the border, 2nd and 6. Vincent with the ball at midfield with 6:38 remaining in this football game, up 42-14. And Carranza out of the shotgun. He's going to run with it. And elusive runner at the 40. The 35, the 30, cuts in at the 20 and dropped at the 18.
Well, it was that option play again. And again, the defensive end didn't hit that quarterback. I was mentioning earlier that even if the quarterback pitches it out, you got to make contact with that quarterback so that he knows that you're there.
Brought down by number 13, Ivan Ortiz. And you're right, John. Carranza is very elusive as a running quarterback. Gets the ball across the 30 down to the 24-yard line. They're in the green zone. just shy of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10, the ball at the 23-yard line, 6:02.
Carranza with jet sweep to Vizcarra, play stopped. False start. I'll move it back to the 29. Under 6 minutes remaining.
You know, I noticed, Vincent, they play with a passion, this emotion. You know, they're all there for each other.
Into the ball game for Vincent, number 33, Apodaca.
First and 15. And that's the pass to Apodaca, incomplete. He was running before he caught it.
This Vincent team reminds me of the team from 2014 that went to the division championship. They just had this passion about them. They loved each other. They played for each other.
They were hungry. You got to be hungry out there. Hungry for wins.
Well, you got to have emotion, you know. You got to.
So 2nd and 14. Ball at the 29. Reverse. Longoria breaks the tackle. 20, 15, 10. Nobody's there. Knocked out of bounds in the 5. Joshua Ramirez.
An excellent seal block by the quarterback, number 7, Carranza.
They may be hitting 50.
So as the ball is advanced inside the 5, it'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 5:11 remaining in the 4th quarter. Vincent Memorial 42, Calexico 14. A surprising outcome thus far. We thought this game would be much closer to the vest and in score.
Fumble. And picking it right up is Carranza. And taking it in is Carranza. And it looks like a touchdown. It is.
So a busted play, he makes a positive outcome.
He hustled and takes it to the house. So 48-14.
You know, talking about 2014, John, Hector Robinson, is he not coaching down there with him, Vic?
No.
He had been there last year. But Hector Robinson was our quarterback, and our fullback, our starting fullback, was Fidel Ruiz, and boy, those two guys loved each other like crazy.
And Apodaca with a point after. And there it is, 49-14 with 4:44 remaining. And I'm not sure if a running clock would ensue now.
Well, it's right at 35 points.
That's what I'm saying.
So Apodaca, not to jinx him, has been successful on all 7 point after attempts. 7 for 7.
2014, there was a kid there we called Titi. I can't remember his last name at this time because I would always call him Titi. But he went from running back to nose guard, and in the semifinal game, had all of 11 sacks.
Wow.
Against Classical Academy.
Wow. Angel Sandoval with a kickoff. And it'll go to Dominic Flores at the 11. He's coming up the middle. And stopped at the 34. Having a little tough time getting up. May have gotten the wind knocked out of him.
Surprises me to see him stay down. He's one of the toughest kids I've ever coached.
Well, tomorrow night we will be at Imperial.
That's a championship game, John?
That's the championship game. We'll be at Imperial at Shimamoto Simpson Stadium, where we await a new IVL champion.
That isn't Brawley or Central.
You know,
it's either going to be Imperial, that's currently undefeated overall, as well as in league, and the Vikings have suffered one loss to Mission Bay, but they're undefeated in the league as they ran through Brawley, Central, and Calexico.
You know what's crazy? I believe I heard you say last week, John, that those two teams came together to play as one team back about 100 years ago. Is that what you said? Holtville and Imperial?
No, they came into the league. I mean, it was just Holtville, Imperial, Centro, Calexico. Brawley came in the early 20s, and that started the league.
Holtville was in the IVL until 1959.
They were in the IVL or
DVL? Imperial Valley League until 1959.
The DVL came in the late 60s, early 70s, right?
Yeah, then it was like the Desert Mountain League. So they were in the league with Needles and some of the Riverside County schools.
Andre Lopez with a handoff. Goes out of bounds at the 40. Goes out of bounds at the 38. Pick up a 4. And they are infusing the clock. So we're on a running clock. 2nd and 6 at the 38. Calexico playing for pride. Andre Lopez just lowers his shoulders, picks up 3 to the 41.
And now we know this game will be over in 3 minutes, 35 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is the sole property of VSN, the Valley Sports Network. Any reproduction or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the owners is strictly prohibited.
Now that Jello was jiggling when sometime late in the third quarter, eh?
It is. It was jiggling I think at halftime. 3rd and short. Calexico trying to make something happen here. Andre Lopez short of the first down by a yard. And Vincent is the Catholic school, but Calexico has Andre Lopez and the good Lord by his side.
Well said, John.
So 4th down and 1.
Well, you like to see positive body language, enthusiastic or aggressive body language. And
he got the first down.
And only a couple of players on the Calexico side seem to have that.
Now one of them is Andre Lopez.
Well, there's your favorite, Kim, number 68, into the ball game.
Fullback.
I think he's coming up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, you're right. They've got him in the backfield.
He's at the wing.
There he is.
Woo! And boy, he's pushing people around, isn't he?
There he is.
That fella has power. I think if Andre had stayed right behind him, he'd have a little more yards than what he got there.
So where has he been all game? How come with 2 minutes remaining
He got 9 yards.
Well, now he's out.
So it's a 2nd.
And a yard with less than 150 remaining. Andre Lopez losing a yard.
Tackled by number 12, Gael Cervantes.
Andre comes from Vincent, John.
Yeah.
That's why we call him Vincent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this one will go to Vincent. And the trophy exchange will happen right after the game.
In about a minute.
In about a minute, Vic. We got any players of the game?
Yes, we do, John. The quarterback for Vincent Memorial, Patricio Carranza, number 7. The wide receiver / running back, Ricardo Vizcarra, number 20. And on defense, number 25, Eric Munoz.
Andre Lopez gets a first down. And maybe one more play to run. So Calexico down 49-14 in this battle for the border. And hats off to the Vincent Memorial Scots.
Under the direction and tutelage of Fernando Santana and David Wong, they've been in partnership as head coaches since 2011.
No, I disagree because I was there in 2011.
Ruben, what was rule number 1? No corrections.
We talked about that, Vic.
Okay.
Today's the day.
So how long have they been together?
Since 2016.
Okay.
Israel Reese stepping up, going deep. Alberto Castro.
But David Wong was with us in 2011 and through 2014.
And that should be the ball game, folks. This one is in the books with, hats off to the Vincent Memorial Scots for taking it to the Bulldogs.
That's an understatement.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Thank you, Ruben. And thank you, Vic. And thank you to our technician in the booth, Jose Alejos, our cameraman upstairs, Eduardo Alejos, our cameraman down there, Mr. Panchito Garcia. And to all our sponsors, the final score, 49-14. We'll get the exchange of the trophy in just a minute. We'll be back with more in a minute on VSN.
Not sure what you want to do after high school? The dual enrollment program at Imperial Valley College is here to help.
Our goal is to make sure that every single student in the county has the opportunity, 1, to graduate from high school, and 2, earn some college units, some college credits before they graduate from high school.
Dual enrollment helped me out to finish faster towards my career and life. You get a little taste of that college experience, of what to expect.
So even if you don't know what you want to do as a career, by taking college courses that are general education, you're able to explore. Maybe you find a love, an interest, and a passion for business or psychology or history.
It starts with our high school students. If they get the chance to see college, experience college at an early age, research says they're more likely to 1, attend college, and 2, graduate from college. And that's what we want.
Start exploring your future today with dual enrollment at Imperial Valley College. Apply for dual enrollment to find your passion today by talking to your high school counselor or visit www.imperial.edu/dual enrollment.
At Pioneer Memorial Hospital, we've been caring for our community for decades.
And at El Centro Regional, we're committed to bringing specialized care closer to home.
Together, we're building a stronger healthcare network for every family in Imperial Valley.
Because when it comes to your health, we are all on the same team.
Imperial Valley Healthcare District, one team, healthier tomorrow.
You just have to get in the seat of the new John Deere Gator XUV. Not because it puts work in its place, but because all this versatility kinda just makes your day.
was there for 50-year class reunion.
Oh, 50? Well, this would be my 21st? Yeah, I'm from 2000. You in the chain?
The chain and everything. Your name, friend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have so much. Nice to meet you guys. Okay. Good.